my God. Did LA Knight just tap out? So you mean so you mean to tell me LA Knight he does all of this. He gets to the finals. He's fighting mystery opponents just to tap out? My God, dog. It's just like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Do y'all feel like LA Knight still got buried? Like, why tap out? Like, is that even Gunther's move? Am I missing something? Is that, you mean to tell me LA Knight just tapped out to a move that's not even Gunther's? Oh my God, dog. Like, we all, I cannot believe this, man. Crackdown had one job. That was to have LA Knight go over. Now, we knew he had a snowflake chance in hell of that happening. We all knew that. But all right, he's going to lose to Gunther, cool, whatever. But you lose to a tap out, a move that's not even Gunther's? Dog, this show sucks so bad, man. It's obvious Paul Levesque has this sick vendetta with LA Knight. He's gonna lose. He's gonna tap out. He's gonna quit to a move that's not even in Gunther's move list. Do y'all see this crap? Then I'm supposed to be putting this over. Oh, man, it was a good show. It was fine. How was this a good show? We had a match of Kairi Sane and Alexa Bliss. How can you have a match on a card like that that's a good show? This would have been a fire show if Carmelo Hayes went over Ilya Dragunov. They had a cool match. Ilya Dragunov always has good matches. Nobody cares. This would have been a good show if LA Knight actually went over. This is predictable trash every single week. Predictable trash. Every Friday we got to deal with this shit, man. This shit is crazy, yo. Man, let me holler at the chat, man. God, man, I hate this show, dog. I'm not going to lie, man. What's up, my man Tank David in the chat, man? Bobby Cush, they care. CEO Jordan, the usual suspects. Dog, LA Knight tapped out. Dude Bolo Lights. Dude Bolo Lights says, stop hating, Bobby. Dude Bolo Lights. Dude Bolo Lights. It's only a guy named Dude Bolo Lights that's gonna think Crackdown was the show of the year. Let me guess. Dude Bolo Lights. Crackdown was probably the show of the year to you, huh? The booking makes no sense. The least you could do, if LA Knight was going to lose, at least make him look strong. LA Knight looks like a complete goofball tapping out to a move that's not even in Gunther's move list. A complete goofball. Oh my God, man. Yo, have anyone of y'all been in a Rumble? Have anyone of y'all been in a real fight? Probably, a lot of people probably not. But if you're in a fist fight, right? Say if you got a fight after school or you just out and you just get in a one-on-one Rumble, right? Can you imagine getting hit like this? Say somebody just punching you in slow motion like this and you still getting hit. This is the equivalent of the stupid-ass booking from Paul Levesque. We see the punch coming a mile away 2 months ago. We heard the dirt sheets. Gunther is going to win the last time is now tournament. What's the point of doing a tournament? I know, so Lazy Levesque can keep his ass asleep in the gorilla position and he don't have to think of crap for creative. That's why we do the tournament. What was the point of it? My grandmother doesn't watch wrestling. She still watches All My Children or Young and the Restless, whatever crap she watches in a rocking chair. She knew Gunther was gonna win. Back to the fighting analogy. It's equivalent of seeing a punch go slow motion and you still get snuffed with a punch you seen coming 20 seconds before the punch was thrown. This is stupid ass idiotic booking. That's why I dropped my video just scared that the other option, the best other option is AEW. This is why I'm petrified of AEW being shook to its core. Even though the logistics of the deal isn't out, it still gets weird in the next year or two. This is WWE with a little bit of competition. WWE with no competition and nothing to worry about. Oh my God, the bore fest we're in for will be biblical. Let me get to some of the super chats. Shout out TVP for the $2. Watch Cena tap out the Gunther. Yo, he better not. I'm going nuclear. I'm going nuclear if John Cena taps out to that crap. I'm going nuclear if next week we're watching Saturday Night's Lame Event and I see John Cena tap out to that stupid ass move. John Cena, he has to win next week. They are overbooking this dude Gunther. He's coming out in a bathrobe. How can we take this character serious? Dog, he's overbooking the crap out of Gunther, man. Yo, K. Kelly said, I'm out after the 13th. Nah, that's a fact, bro. It's just like, my God. We all knew he was going to lose. Shout out my man, Tank for the 5. LA Night got his lights turned off and tapped out on a normal move. So trash. Watch Ring of Honor Final Batter. For real, watch wrestling. Watch real wrestling. Don't bother. Yeah, I'm going to check that out a little bit. Oh! We got him in the chat. He came from his burner account. Let's see what he has to say. Triple GPT for the $10. Thank you. What a fire episode. That might have been an epic episode. Who's going to fight Cody, Oba or Ricky? Who's the mystery man? I don't know if I can handle the suspense, Bobby. Make sure you tune in to Deadline tomorrow. Yo, this is funny, right? Because this is actually Paul Levesque. This is actually him on his burner. This is actually him and Gorilla sitting there. Wait till Deadline. The only deadline I want to see is the deadline of your last day in WWE Creative, Paul Levesque. I'm going to give you Cody. We're going to talk about that. Obafemi or Ricky Saints is going to fight Cody Rhodes next week on Saturday Night's Lame Event. That was fire. You woke up. You was awake for that one. But let's talk about the mystery man. What mystery man? What mystery man? Oh, I forgot. Because y'all didn't even bring him up at all in the show. They didn't even bring up the mystery man in the show. When do you have a situation where Survivor Series Snore Games, you have a random mystery man come out, affects the main event, the biggest match on the card, and at the end of the day, there is no mention of him? Monday night, he sends a jobber referee out to figure out what's going on in secret in front of the world. Friday, they don't even mention him at all. Mystery man, my ass. And we're going to get into that too. I found out. You want to talk about the mystery man? Shout out the chat. Y'all want to bring up the mystery man? Well, I probably was wrong with when I said Montez Ford, man. Yeah. Oh, damn. Let me get the chat up. Hold on, man. Let me make sure we can get the chat on the screen, man. I probably was wrong when I said, oh, there we go. I probably was wrong when I said the mystery man was going to be Montez Ford, right? All right, my bad, y'all. But I actually found out who's the mystery man going to be. Now, is it Montez Ford? Nah, probably not, man. But I did my due diligence, man. I figured it out, y'all. I figured out the mystery man. I figured out the mystery man, y'all. You got no chance. That's what you got, dude. politicians on the awesome Pro Star Ruckus. No fun. Oh, the mystery man is Vinnie Mac himself. We might as well have fun with it, right? The mystery man. We might as well just go with it's Vinnie Mac. Nobody cares. They're not even talking about the mystery man. So I'm doing deep research. Oh, it's Montez Ford. Oh, it's the final boss. Oh, it's Shane. Oh, it's Tony Khan. Oh, it's John Moxley. What the hell is Vinnie Mac? We could just say any name now. But I think this is the truth. Vinnie Mac. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Yo, this is hilarious. AEW leaving means WWE's the only option. Yo, good looking Tubi for the 5. Yeah, it can't happen like that, man. David Garcia, good looking for the 5. They did LA Knight just as bad as they did Gunther against Jay. I agree with that 100%, David. Just as bad. Gunther and Jay tapped out WrestleMania. LA Knight taps out Crackdown. There's no mention of the mystery man. I'm looking at the bill. This looks like it gotta be Vinnie Mac. I thought it was Montez Ford. But I see some footage, man, and I'm like, damn. Unless Montez Ford did the Michael Jackson and bleached his skin, maybe it wasn't him. Harvey, good looking for the $2. Triple H is vaccine entered in the brain. That's crazy. Man, like, yeah, man, if that was a mystery, man, that would be much fire than what we're getting right now, dog. I don't know what's going on, but oh my God, dog, this is sad. I cannot believe Gunther just lost like that. Like, just like that. Oh my God, dog. Like, how hard is it to just not bury somebody? Triple H is getting off of burying somebody. Dog, it does nothing. I know LA Knight can't wait to get out of that contract, dog. Look, this is the end of LA Knight's career, y'all. What do you do with LA Knight from here? He's sitting there crying in the ring. In a fetal position. Dog, this is sad. This dude is broken down in straight tears, crying like a newborn baby that just got slapped on the ass by the doctor. LA Knight is crying in the car right now. This is a guaranteed fact. This is a man that has been buried. This is how, oh, my neck, dog. Shut up, bro. This was horribly booked. LA Knight has been buried, and when he lays in a casket, he's going to be laying in a casket sideways crying. He's going to be stuck in that position for the rest of his life. Oh my God, this is bad, man. They are really forcing Gunther. Oh my God, this is the epitome of overbooking. When you look up the term overbooked, Gunther's face is gonna come up, and this is the exact way how you don't get talent over, bro. You don't get talent over by overbooking, man. One Take Production with the 5, man. The book is so bad that it doesn't even matter who the mystery man is no more. No matter who it is, it will be underwhelming regardless. Nah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. TY for the 5. Bobby, shout out to you. Your vids make me laugh and smile through dark times of my life. You will always find a way to make me smile. Fire Triple H. Good looking, man. Good looking for the 5. I appreciate that. LA Crybaby. Now, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. Like, oh my God, man. I just can't believe this is how it ended. We knew it was gonna end like this, but why so bad? Like, what is the joke about LA Knight? Like, come on, man. Gunther advances. Oh my God, dog. No, there's not one person that I knew. John Cena's dad, John Cena's family, every fan, every AEW fan, WWE fan, whether you love the product, whether you hate the product, whether you're indifferent about the product, whether you're a content creator, whether you're in the comments, no matter who you are, I don't know one person that wanted to see Gunther be at the last person to be to face John Cena. It's just like, oh my God, bro. This is the biggest. LA Knight got buried. The LA Knight burial is something that it's sad, yo. It's sad. LA Knight is done, y'all. LA Knight's done. He's not winning the Royal Rumble. He's not gonna be at anything significant come WrestleMania. He's not winning Elimination Chamber. He's not winning Money in the Bank. LA Knight is done. It's over, bro. It's over. It's over, man. When you want to know when you want to know how to bury a talent, dog, just look at the Triple H playbook. LA Knight could have easily lost. Look at this, bro. This is not even Gunther's move. I don't even think he's doing it. Is he even doing the move right? Are you supposed to have the leg like hooked up? Dog, he's not even doing the move right. Dog, this dude isn't even doing the move right and still lost, bro. And if you see how LA Knight tapped out like this, it's almost like he didn't even want to tap out. It's just... Oh, my man, Des Morris with the $5. Bruce Pritchard was taking notes while Levesque was taking his nap in Gorilla. He used Dragunov robe as his covers until it was time. Nah, that was fact. That's a fact, yo. Oh, we got Triple GPT back. Good look at Des for the 5. Triple GPT for the 5. Also, don't worry about AEW. Triple GPT says WWE and Netflix has something special planned for AEW. We gonna get into that. Yo, good looking. We gonna get into that, man. Oh, man. It's so much crap going on, dog. Then we got John Cena on Joe Rogan. We gonna have to get into that too, man. This is where it starts though, man. Oh my God, dog. LA Knight, man. Where do you go from here? You just did the promo. Oh, LA Knight, yeah, you're going to get BFT the hard way. All of that stuff doesn't even hit no more. Dog, LA promos don't even feel the same no more. You know what, man? Where my old school wrestling fans at, man? I need my old school wrestling fans at. Hey, Triple GPT. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. You know who LA Knight is? The 2025 Brooklyn Brawler. Oh, another ad comes up. Another ad. The 2025 Brooklyn Brawler. LA Knight. For all the young people that just started watching, this was the biggest jobber. This is the king of jobbers. This is the king of kings when it comes to jobbers. But LA Knight just took his spot, the Brooklyn Brawler. This is LA Knight in 2025. Hey, LA Knight, if you're watching the stream, hello. My name is Bobby Monsoon. Go put a shirt on, right? Put some rips on. Get you a stupid-ass hat from the Salvation Army. Don't wash up for about 7 days till your armpits smell like onions. Go out and change your name to the LA Brawler. We got the Brooklyn Brawler, right? We got to hold down the West Coast, West Side. Shout out to my people on the West Coast. You'll be the LA Brawler. Maybe the Brooklyn Brawler and the LA Brawler can have a match at WrestleMania. Maybe the pre-show. That will be more significant than anything Paul Levesque got planned for you. Triple GPT's in a chat. He thinks it's absolute cinema. LA Knight is the 2025 Brooklyn Brawler. This is embarrassing. Oh yeah, LA Knight. When you put the hose on your shirt, don't forget to you gotta wear your jeans for 365 days straight. If you've been watching wrestling long as me, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm showing this picture. If your breath still smells like Similac, you might be a little bit confused. Just YouTube the Brooklyn Brawler. This dude was the biggest jobber back in the 90s. And he has been resurrected, but his name is just LA Knight now. The LA Brawler. This is embarrassing. I feel like the Brooklyn Brawler wouldn't have tapped out that stupid ass move, man. Gregory said, what up, Triple GPT? Oh my God, man. This is crazy, man. Oh, let me go back up to the super chats. Let me see. Shout out Lucas Showers. I hate Cena a lot, but even I feel bad for him. Yeah, man, it's sad. Could you imagine a faction with Omos, Obafemi, and Odyssey Jones in it? They'll run a tag team division. Triple H wouldn't do that, though. Yeah, that would be fire, man. If you're not a Triple H guy, dog, he don't got nothing significant planned for you. It's bad if you're not a Triple H guy, bro. The Brooklyn Brawler in the flesh, man. I can't believe we're watching this dude again, man. We're actually seeing the Brooklyn Brawler 2025. Damn, man. LA Knight is going to be reamed. Yo, this dude said LA Knight is going to be renamed. Bro, oh my God. Lunar is wild. He said LA Knight is going to be renamed Skid Row. That was crazy, dog. Do y'all know what Skid Row is? Skid Row in LA, Skid Row is like it's like a place where all the homeless people be at. This is Skid Row. This dude said LA Knight is going to be named Skid Row. That was hilarious, low-key. LA Knight introducing straight from Skid Row, LA Knight. Now the LA Brawler. This is sad, man. Damn, LA Knight. Ah, man. LA Knight is Barry Horowitz. Nah, that's messed up. Skid Row is the biggest homeless camp in LA. Nah, facts, yeah. Yeah, and that's what we got to name LA Knight now, man. Mr. Skid Row, dog. You tapped out to a move that wasn't yours? Oh, man, dog. Oh, my man Daz with another $2. Good looking. Levesque don't even try. Just sleep. Just sleep. Man, dog, it's just like, I cannot believe it. Oh, my God, man. All Triple H had to do is put up a good match. If LA Knight put up a good fight, I would have came on here and been like, yeah, Smackdown sucked, y'all, but we knew LA Knight was going to lose. I wouldn't have had too much to complain about, even though it was because it's the same stupid-ass show. Nothing happens. But LA Knight, you tap out? It's like, and dog, they're about to have John Cena tap out to this move. Oh, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. Triple GPT dropping bombs. He got that new deal from the Netflix Warner Brothers deal. Good looking for the $2. Also, where's MJF, the mystery? The mystery man. Hopefully MJF comes back at World's End, man. The mystery man is a straight. At this point, if LA Knight is the mystery man, that might even be. It's nothing. Think about this. Now that Triple GPT said this, let me think about this. Even if LA Knight is the mystery man, y'all, it does nothing because they haven't built the suspense up for the mystery man. Nick Aldis doesn't care about the mystery man interfering in the main event of one of your biggest pay-per-views of the year. Adam Pearce doesn't care about the mystery man. Paul Levesque doesn't care about the mystery man. If they wanted to build whoever the mystery man up, whether it's Austin Theory, LA Knight, Randy Orton, Montez Ford, Chris Jericho, it don't matter who it is. If they wanted to build him up, then they will act like somebody of the higher ups gives at least a tiny bit, a fraction of a crap who the guy is. No one cares. No one's invested. The higher ups isn't invested. So the fans aren't invested. The content creators aren't invested. Nobody's invested. I'm like literally the only person probably still talking about this dumbass mystery man. Sami Zayn. Yo, Billy, you funny, man. Billy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was this close to literally just flipping my table up and breaking my light and snapping off a Billy comment. You almost got me, Billy. Billy said, "Where are the Street Profits? In cafeteria? What the F?" We got room for Kairi Sane and Alexa Bliss, but the Street Profits are literally nowhere to be found. Like nowhere. Nowhere. There is little to they actually have a storyline and you still don't put them on TV. Oh my God, Samuel Zayn, Mystery Man is y'all wilder. They want Randy back soon. Solo amazing promo though. Raven, Solo cut a cool promo. Solo cut a cool promo, man. So this is what we got now, y'all. John Cena versus, oh my God, man. Dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is the most underwhelming crap. We didn't get Edge. We got absolutely nothing in this tournament. You had one job, and that was just to you had one job in this tournament, and just make some type of compelling story, bro. Just do something other than screw it up, and they screw it up anyway. Oh my God, man. Yeah, Triple H, dog. He done completely lost the plot. It's just, oh man. But we got Obafemi. Yeah. This is the only thing good that happened at Smackdown, y'all. This is the only thing good that happened. This is literally the only thing good that happened on Crackdown. Okay, Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes had a good match. Carmelo Hayes, he loses again. Whatever, man. But this match, this is going to be interesting, y'all. This is going to be interesting. Obafemi should win. Now, let me ask the chat, man. Hold on, man. Let me ask the chat. Who do y'all got on this, man? Hold on. Give me 1 second, man. We gotta throw the poll up for this one, man. I need to know, who do y'all got on this one, man? Ricky? Oh, hold on. Let me put. Who we got on this one? We got Ricky, or do we got Oba, man? Y'all know I want Obafemi, man. But man, Ricky Saints, I wouldn't be mad at that too. I'm not going nuclear if it's Ricky Saints, you know what I mean? But I really want Obafemi. Who's ready though? Hold on, let me throw this in the joint. Ricky Saints or Obafemi. I don't know if I don't know if I spelled it wrong or not, but yeah, man. Who do we have on this one, man? Y'all tap into the poll. Who do we got on this? Ricky Saints or Obafemi to face Cody Rhodes? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a non-title match. I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes is going to win next week. But man, NXT champion versus the WWE undisputed champion. This might be better than Gunther versus John Cena, to be honest, man. This might be better. Somebody said Ricky. Who said Ricky? Gregory say Ricky. Life is great. Say Javon. Javon not in it. Wyatt say Oba. Whatever win, lose to Cody. Yeah, whoever win definitely losing to Cody. Oh yeah, remember the Repo Man, Billy? Yeah, that's fire. Oba, damn, I'm seeing a lot of Oba. I'm seeing a lot of Ricky, man. Duh, it's like Bobby put yes or no. Oh damn, my bad. Yo, damn, my bad. Damn, it's too late, man. It's too late. Put Ricky or Oba as option. All right, let me do it over. Hold on. Let me do it over. But yeah, man, it's like I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I said, man, I want Oba to win, man. Hold on, question and answer, start a poll. All right, hold on. Let me end this poll real quick. Hold on. Let me end this poll and let me see how to. All right, start a question. Damn, how do I do? Damn, I don't even know if I could do. Oh yeah, yes I can. Hold on, let's do. Ricky. Hold on, Ricky says, all right, Oba Femi. All right, man. All right, now we gonna get the poll. We gonna get the poll fixed, man. I gotta get the answers to this. Who you got on deadline? There we go. Oh man, there we go. Who do you got on deadline? Ricky Saints or Oba Femi, man. I'm interested in knowing who y'all got. Either one to be good. Oba Femi's younger. Ricky Saints a little bit older. Oba Femi's younger. Don't forget though, Ricky Saints and Cody Rhodes are very good friends. Cody Rhodes could make the call and tell them, yo, man, put my man Ricky on. Ricky Saints and Cody Rhodes might have the better match because of the chemistry. Oba Femi, he's younger. He's a promising superstar. He has a promising career. I think Oba Femi is the perfect person to go against Cody Rhodes, man. But with the booking being so bad, dog, does it even matter, man? Ricky, there we go. Yeah, I fixed it. The mystery man is Eugene. They say no one has beat Gunther. I love to see him versus Rollins and versus Oba Femi. Who versus Rollins? Dang. I wanted to see the win hard, but you know WWE does the opposite. Yeah, that's a fact. Everybody wanting Oba. I think Ricky Saints might come out on top, man, and he might face Kobe. But then I think Ricky Saints been beating Oba Femi the last few times, so they might have Oba go over. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It'll be fire if Ricky Saints and Oba Femi ends in like a double disqualification, or you know what I mean, maybe somehow there's no clear winner. Then you got a triple threat match: Ricky Saints, Oba Femi, and Cody Rhodes. That would be fire, because either one is a good pick, man. Either one is a good pick. Was Oba the mystery man? Nah, Oba Femi way too big. Whoever the mystery man is has good agility to climb over that cage and do that, you know what I mean? Damn, why you hate Gunther? I don't hate Gunther. I like Gunther. I think Gunther's overbooked. Gunther's overbooked like so bad, man. So bad, dog. Man, this is the best thing that happened tonight, honestly. Yo, you know another thing? Saturday night's lame event. What is it? All right, we about 7 days away. Dog, the card, we literally have nothing on the card. Nothing. We're about to get another 4-match card. We got this Cody Rhodes match. We got Belly versus Saul Ruka. Now we got LA Knight versus Gunther. And one more match? Saturday night's lame event, another 4-match card. Dog, he's killing me with this, man. He just got the title. Masked Man should make it a triple threat. Oba sees Triple K off the camera, give him a point. Oh man, let me see what the results of this poll looking like, man. Let me see what the results of this poll looking like. Hold on. Oh snap! All right, let me end this thing real quick. All right, man. All right, let me see. How do we? All right, we got the results of the poll up, man. It's a close one, man. Damn. 68% got Obafemi. So I'm sorry, y'all. Sir Smoke a lot in the building. So if you see 68% got Obafemi, y'all know how WWE play. Whoever the people want, WWE's gonna do the opposite, man. WWE is gonna do the opposite of whoever the people want, unfortunately. And this is how they book. I don't see how this keeps working though. Like, my God, man. Is it the last Goldberg is it the last person that hopes to retire? Gunther is currently playing. Yeah, man. Damn, man. This is so sad, man. Saturday night's lame event just seems to be another. Oh, this is another one we got, man. Saturday night's lame event, man. Bailey versus Sol Ruka. This is another point. This is another part of the booking that's a little bit weird for me, dog. Honestly. Oh, you got Cody Rhodes, he's a champion, versus either Ricky Saints or Obafemi. That makes sense. Ricky Saints or Obafemi, they get the benefit off of fighting a champion. Sol Ruka, she's fire, but she's fighting Bailey. Bailey hasn't done nothing but been a jobber. She's been crazy Bailey, the sane Bailey. Why, yo, do y'all peep on Smackdown? She doesn't do the gimmick. She's not the crazy Bailey or sane Bailey. She's absolutely normal. You mean to tell me? Let me ask y'all, why is Stephanie Valkyrie getting buried so much? You got Jade Cargill and Stephanie Valkyrie. Those are the two champions. But I guess they want an NXT versus event. But you beat Bailey, you get nothing out of it. At least you beat a champion if you beat Jade Cargill or Stephanie Valkyrie. You beat Bailey, and it's like, okay, who doesn't beat Bailey in 2025? Dog, Bailey is booked as one of the biggest female jobbers of all time. They should have had Natalie. They should have had the low-key legend versus Sol Ruka. And they should have had the low-key legend beat the crap out of Sol Ruka. That's how you... Do y'all see how I'm just coming off the top of my head? They're literally wasting time having meetings, sipping coffee, really trying to figure this out, thinking hard. Why pick Bailey when you got Natty? It's just like, what? Hold on, man. Why have this match, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Why have this match when you could have the low-key legend? You could have this woman really. Dog, this is the perfect time for her to come out and really show her, dog, I'm the low-key legend. None of y'all are going over. Sol Ruka versus the low-key legend. That would be so much fire. This is the perfect opportunity to put this gimmick over. Why Bailey? Bailey is fire, but not in 2025, not in 2024, not under Paul Levesque's booking. Jobberville and WWE AM Bobby Monsoon. I'm done after the 13th. Oh, yo, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I feel like Bailey is getting dragged into this. She is, man. Dog, she is, bro. Then what's up with Trick Williams? Somebody just said that. What about Trick Williams? Yeah, this Natalya gimmick, dog. You have her versus Sol Ruka. This is the, dog. Oh my God, they take forever to do everything, man. They should have did this months ago. Dog, this is so obvious. It really baffles me every time I look at the women's division and I don't see her on the card, but she's on GCW. She's on AAA with a gimmick that's so over, that's so badass. That's, dog, I haven't seen this gimmick ever in life, bro. Well, maybe Marina Shafir, maybe Ronda Rousey when she was in UFC. This is that type of realm. This is that type of energy. Not fucking Bailey versus Sol Ruka at John Cena's. Oh man. Yeah, dog. And this is another thing, man. That's another thing, dog. What about? So what are we gonna do with Trick? Who's Trick Williams gonna face? If Trick Williams isn't on this card, like, what are we doing? Do y'all think Trick Williams gonna make it on this card, y'all? This dude is a star, bro. The last time I seen somebody like him, his name was Rocky Maivia. The last time I see somebody like Trick Williams, and I'm not saying it was even to that level, because remember, when Rocky Maivia first came out, everybody wasn't like he's a star. Everybody kind of said he was a jobber. This dude actually has more. This is a hot take. A lot of people might think I'm reaching, but you know, if you was watching wrestling and you first see Rocky Maivia when he first came out, dog, he got more star potential than Rocky Maivia, because when Rocky Maivia first came out, nobody thought he was going to be fire. Yeah. When Rocky Maivia first came out, nobody thought, dog, he was going to be a star. Remember this, y'all? Nobody thought this dude would become The Rock, one of the greatest wrestlers, first ballot Hall of Famer, all of that. But he did. Trick Williams, you can see this dude is a star from a mile away. Who is Trick Williams going to face at Saturday night's lame event? Who can Trick Williams face to help his career, to put him over at Saturday night's lame event? This is the problem with WWE. The lack of stars. I think Trick Williams can fight Randy Orton. He has to fight somebody. I can't think of too many people, y'all. Let me know, bro. Bobby, you got to like. Good looking, Eager. Let me see if I missed anything. Shout out David Garcia for the $5. Last match for Saturday night's lame event is Aleister Black Vega versus Timu Undertaker. The last match. Oh, no, David. That's on Friday. That's not on Saturday night's lame event. He talking about the mixed tag match. We'll talk about that. Imagine defending WWE. No, you pop it. He's trash in the ring. Trick versus Speed. Nah, hell nah. CM Punk. For some reason, I don't think they'll have a good match. CM Punk versus Trick Williams. It's like you know how they say they gotta say in like matches. I forgot that saying. Styles build fights or something like that. CM Punk and Trick Williams does not look good in the ring. It looks good on paper. It don't look good in the ring. I think Trick Williams need to go at Randy Orton. If Randy Orton is not available, there's literally nobody else. There's nobody else for this dude to go over. Roman Reigns not coming back for Saturday night's lame event. Jey Uso. It's like, dog, this is the problem with WWE. When you don't have the talent, right? When you don't have top tier superstars, then you have an opportunity like Saturday night's lame event to put other stars over. You running in a crap like this. A Bayley versus Sol Ruka, because you have no other stars built on the women's division. Trick Williams versus who the hell knows, because you have no other stars built on Saturday night's lame event. This is a problem, yo. Oh my God. Yo, JoJo. I'm gonna just say JoJo. JoJo 115. He just came up with a fire idea, bro. He said, hold on. Trick versus Ilya Dragunov and have Trick dethrone him. That would be fire. Now that would be fire. The only thing about that is, if Trick wins the United States title, we can't have him go and do the open challenge. The open challenge needs to be over as soon as Dragunov loses the title. But then it's like, we putting Dragunov on Saturday night's lame event? John Cena's last match? That would be fire. I would like to see that. I just don't see... When has Triple H booked anybody from NXT to win a title that fast, except for Stephanie Valkyrie? Literally nobody. Literally nobody, bro. Trick versus Montez will be fire. You know that ain't gonna happen, man. Mercedes Moné lost the Ring of Honor. Yeah, we go. Yo, Chris Collins, I'm gonna get to that. I've been seeing that. I hate when there's two wrestling shows on because you got Crackdown and you got Ring of Honor, and I wanted to tap into Ring of Honor. I'm mad I missed it because I would have liked to see a Mercedes Moné match. Trick's theme song alone is gonna take him far. Facts, bro. Facts. So many ideas that WWE the creative could never think of. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It's just like, and we're coming. This is off the top of our heads. Like I'm seeing all these ideas in the chat, and it's like, dog, these dudes are spending hours and hours and hours and hours of thinking of this crap, and it's just, you know what I mean? It's just the best they could come up with is Bailey versus. Oh my god, man, this is crazy, bro. Let me see what else we got, man. Damn, this show sucks so bad, man. Did y'all hear? Oh yeah. What do y'all think about this, man? What are we doing with this, bro? So Damian Priest, you can't beat Aleister Black, so you gotta go get Rhea Ripley. I don't. Oh my god. The best Rhea Ripley is literally. Now I'm thinking about it. Why is not Rhea Ripley versus Sol Ruka? That's the match, you idiots. Rhea Ripley versus Sol Ruka, that's the match. Oh, I forgot. Rhea Ripley's too busy being best friends with Io Sky. I forgot. Rhea Ripley's too busy being best friends with Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley whole storyline is, that's my best friend, 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 that's my best friend. That's y'all know in the chat, yo. Am I bugging? Rhea Ripley whole storyline of 2025 is picking out her best friends in WWE. We went from her ripping Liv Morgan arm out her socket, her going through the Dominic Mysterio stuff, even though she was being overbooked, it was like she was being booked strong. Down to like all she every time I turn around it's a best friend storyline. Aleister Black versus, oh my god, man. He got his wife Finn Balor versus Ethan Page. That'll be fire. I forgot about Ethan Page. That'll be fire. No, Bobby, you ain't bugging. You telling it. Yeah, Rhea Ripley, you can't find nothing else. You can't think of Lazy Levesque. It's like you're sleeping and, best friend, a best friend. Dog, what the hell are you doing in creative? The creative meters, y'all can't see when you look back at Rhea Ripley's booking. Best friends with EO, best friends with EO, best friends with EO, best friends with EO, best friends with EO. Let's switch it up. Okay, best friends with Damian Priest. What's next? Best friends with EO, best friends with EO, best friends with EO. Oh my God! Click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. Give me a break. Rhea Ripley is supposed to be on Raw, dog. Like, I guess the draft doesn't matter anymore. They didn't even do the draft this year. Oh, God, man. Damian Priest, this is one of the I like Damian Priest. This dude could be booked so much better. Do y'all know, like, this dude, he could really fight. He's trained in fighting, you know what I mean? This dude really, he could really be booked as a legit person. They do this type of Undertaker. They calling him the Timu Undertaker or whatever, man. The amount of best friends and respect a few, yeah, facts. And lazy, they do this Timu Undertaker thing with Damian Priest, right? Then even after that, like the downfall of Damian Priest after he lost the World Heavyweight Championship is like, it needs to be studied, man. It needs to be studied on how not to book a superstar. Every time I turn around, he has nothing significant going on. He's in for no type of title. He's getting beat up by Aleister Black and his wife, and he has to call Rhea Ripley for a mixed tag match. Now we got Vega versus Rhea Ripley. Vega is literally like 4 feet tall. Rhea Ripley should be able to throw her, pick her up, and just you know what I mean? Just body press her into about the 4th or 5th row in the crowd. Why are we doing this? This match makes 0 sense, dog. Rhea and Io both lost momentum the last few months, man. That's a fact, dog. Good look at David Garcia for the $2. Why they look like Fast and the Furious evil henchmen. Good looking, that's funny. Io Sky should have faced Sol Ruka and Sent. That would have been fire, Kev. That would have been fire. Io, they would have faced Sol Ruka. Yeah, that would have been fire, bro. Bobby, guess what? We won't be done until Rhea turn on Sky, or Rhea or Sky turn on each other, and guess what? We got WrestleMania. Yeah, man. You know that's so obvious. Hopefully, who knows, dog? Because I think they like that best friend type of storyline, and they might just keep on going with it. Keep on going with it, dog. Now, there's been rumors. I know y'all hear the rumors. Just like we heard the Gunther rumors, and it happened. Don't be surprised if this happened. Do y'all want to see this, man? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all want to see this? There's rumors going around that Roman Reigns will be winning the Royal Rumble next month. It's, oh my God, dog. Like, I don't want to see it, to be honest, man. I don't. Bisexual China Undertaker is going to take Cody and Reigns for WrestleMania 42 while Paul Levesque. Oh, we got some explanation. Triple GPT for the $5. What wrestling event are you going to next, Bobby? I would normally assume an AEW event, but let's just say those. Yo, oh my God. Oh, man. Yo, Triple GPT, man. You gonna have the AEW people going at you crazy. I'm gonna read his comment. I'm just reading the comment, AEW fans. Don't shoot the messenger. But Paul Levesque on his burner phone. He's awake after Crackdown. He said, what wrestling event are you going to, Bobby? I would normally assume an AEW event, but let's just say those might not be available soon. Oh my God! Go looking for the 5, but man, Triple GPT. We go. Tony Khan's still a billionaire, bro. He's gonna figure something out. Trust me, man. He's gonna figure something out, man. But yeah, I'm not going to no WWE event. At least you know that, man. This dude crazy, yo. Seth rolls out Roman. Seth may ruin the Rumble for him. Seth prevents him from winning. Damn, y'all got Seth. Is Seth gonna be healthy? I don't think he's gonna be healthy by the Rumble though. Remember them shoulder injuries. Look how long Liv Morgan was out. Look how long Ilya Dragunov, was that a shoulder injury? No, I think that was a neck injury. But just look how long people who have shoulder injuries be out. You know what I mean? I feel like Seth gets injured and he comes back fast all the time, dog. He needs to slow down. He needs to let his body really recover fully, dog. Because I feel like it's always going to happen. He comes back fast from ACL or MCL. You know what I mean? He comes back fast from these injuries. If he comes back fast from a shoulder injury, Seth might be injured again within the next 6 to 12 months. It will be unfortunate. I don't wish that on him. I don't want it to happen. But, man, I would rather Seth take his time to fully recover than to turn around and, you know what I mean, and just to turn around and you know what I mean, just rush to come back for WrestleMania. Just for what, bro? Seth is solidified. We don't need him rushing back, bro. Bobby Monsoon, are you going to make a new song for LA Crybaby? LA Crybaby, that's funny. I mean, I don't know. When I think about the video, the songs just be coming up in my head. I mean, so I'll see what comes up in my head or whatever. Cody or Roman for the man. Rhea or Sky for the females. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Kev MJF would have been the perfect for Cena last opponent. Yeah, but you know that could never, ever happen. WWE, AEW hate each other. Yeah, they say it stop spamming August. We should good looking for your comments, but they say you spamming. Crumpet Scarlet. Well, I know. I'm gonna just call you K because I know I butchered your name. I figured out who the masked man is. This is Paul Levesque. Darby is Roman Reigns. Gunther, give me one more chance. Yo, that's funny. That's funny, man. But yeah, man, I don't want to see this Roman thing happen, man. It's just, God, dog. WWE just keeps using the same. It's just the same. It's just, oh my God, man. Seriously, the rinse and repeat from WWE is just sad, dog.
Oh.
Now, what are we doing with this right here, man? We got Solo Sonoa, Bachaloa, Jeff Nye, and you got Hakuna Matata. The MFTs. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Paint on, paint off. Paint on, paint off. Imagine if the Ultimate Warrior, imagine if Sting came out 1 week with the paint, then the next week without the paint. 1 week with the paint, then the next week without the paint. Paul Levesque! Lazy Levesque, the syndrome, it seems to be spreading all around WWE. Would nobody felt like putting a paint on their face this time? If you're going to do the paint, stick to it. If you're not going to do the paint, stick to it. If you ask me, they look way more badass without the paint. Tama Tonga, Hakuna Matata, Solo Sikoa, Jeff Nah, everybody, they look way more badass without the paint. So why are we keep going back to the paint? You don't have a mystery. Imagine if Rey Mysterio came out with the mask on, then mask off, mask on, mask off. Where's Future when you need him? Where's Future when you need him? You know what? I said the Cody Rhodes, Oba Femi, Ricky Saints was the best thing on SmackDown. I forgot about this. Let me say this. I be playing around with Solo Sikoa, and you know what I mean. I be trolling, joking around. But I want to take a moment to be serious and highlight, like, Solo Sikoa he really improved leaps and bounds, dog. On the mic, his character, even though he gets booked as a jobber a lot of the times, but from him just coming from the enforcer from Roman Reigns and really doing nothing, almost never being on the mic, just sitting there like this and doing Samoa spikes, to him leading an actual faction and him cutting a promo. He cut a promo that cut a little bit. He told the lines a little bit, man. He actually brung up Bray Wyatt. He said he's going to take everything. He kind of alluded to, like, Uncle Howdy being Bo Dallas. He said, you know why I know that? Because I believe. It's like, remember what I always say, y'all. Wrestling's the best when you told the line between reality and, you know what I mean, and professional wrestling. What's reality and what's scripted. Him even bringing up Bo Leave on the Uncle Howdy gimmick. Him bringing up Bray Wyatt. Not even in a disrespectful manner, but he's saying, bro, you just riding off of what bro had. He didn't fumble, because I be listening to that with these promos. He didn't fumble. A very flawless promo. It cut deep. He didn't have to be over the top. He didn't have to all scream. Dog, there's an art in that, dog. It's an art when you can look at the camera. You got thousands of people in the arena. People saying what? but he sucked the life out of the crowd. He took you couldn't even troll him with the what because the promo was actually that good. I don't know if y'all think the same, but he cut a very, very, very good promo. The opposite of Brian Breaker. Brian Breaker cut a great promo, but it was super intense. Like, you know what I mean? It was hype. He got the energy. He was calm. He was cerebral, if I should say. You know what I mean? It was like, ooh, I like this promo a lot, man. Said nothing 2 years ago. What you mean, Gregory? Yep, he killed that promo. Raven, yeah, he did. Facts. Jose, should I buy WrestleMania tickets or should I buy a Mustang? I go with the Mustang, bro. I go with the Mustang. I ain't gonna lie. Solo, indeed, the future of WWE. Solo could have a good run as world heavyweight title, right? Yeah, bro. What's the tall guy name again? Hakuna Matata! It's a wonderful phrase. That's my man, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta look up his name because I called him Hakuna Matata so much. That's what I just call him now. But don't get it wrong. I'm saying that just because, you know what I mean? I think it's funny, but this dude is like, he's legit, man. Him and Eric Rowan went at it at the end of this. And you know what I mean? I like how he's being booked actually. I like how Solo Sikoa's being. I don't like how he's being booked, but I like every opportunity he gets to cut a promo. Even the vignettes, you know what I mean? Like, he comes off believable, man. This dude comes off believable. Typo, Papa H is not cooking. Tyler Lunga, yeah, something like that. Tama, yeah, something. Who's Bachalo? I think that's. Dog, this is why I'm saying that, dog. I don't know why they all got similar names. It's like a tongue twister. Yeah, man. Ooh, Rollins is the future. Oba and Trick. A lot of NXT people. We need a bad mask or Bo Dallas. I'm sorry, it's not working for me. Yeah, man. Bo Dallas, man. Him saying that Bo Dallas thing was kind of fire, man. Hold on. We got $2 from bro. 2025 is the best WWE has been. Glad you understand. Yo, this dude gotta be trolling. Father Man 12. I think you're a WWE fan, Father Man. That's a fact. Yeah, RP Umaga. Yeah, RP Umaga, man. I just seen a fire video from Maven where Zillify 2 was talking about Umaga. And we might actually go over that. Tala Tonga. Yeah, I think that's his name. What's the trash can future booking? Yeah, man. So shout out Solo Sikoa, man. That was a fire promo, you know what I mean? And that was actually one of the good things I seen tonight. Yeah, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know what else is. What are we doing with this ball, man? Like, oh my, this is one of my. I used to love Ilya Dragunov, and I'm just every week I'm just so disappointed, bro. Of how this dude is like, it's no storyline. It's like, or I guess if you want to say Tommaso Ciampa, but it's like. It's the same thing every week. Oh, a great match from Ilya. 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 Dog, it's like, dog, it seems like Triple H booking is on like repeat. He's literally having some type of mental thing going on where he can't think of nothing but the same thing. Click copy, click paste. Great match from Ilya. Great match from Ilya. Great match from Ilya. There's zero storyline. On top of that, Carmelo Hayes should have won. Yo, y'all see Goldust right here? This is wild. Yo, this is funny. Y'all see somebody dressed as Goldust? I don't like her. Why are they making the toughest fighter look so soft? He's good, but the progression was little to none. Yo, Legend. Nah, that's a fact, man. That's the problem, actually. The progression is little to none. Carmelo Hayes need to beat this dude, and they need to really just drop the open challenge, dog. Like no one cares, bro. This nobody can't think of nothing to write as far as he got beef with somebody. Nothing compelling. Just random matches every week. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and nah, that's a fact, bro. Raven, that's a fact. Goldust a more credible fan. Yeah, yeah. I guess Ilya Dragunov, you got Goldust in the crowd. Give him a shot next. My God, man. I don't know, man. This is just Ilya Dragunov is. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, click copy, click. How many times are we gonna do Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes just for Drew McIntyre to lose to Cody Rhodes? Somebody tell me, how many times do we have to do the same crap? How many times are we going to do Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes just for Drew McIntyre to lose to Cody Rhodes, to not get the title? At this point, just have Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes, I used to say this is his worst second title run. This is one of the worst undisputed title runs that I've seen ever in life. Ever in life. Cody Rhodes' second title run as undisputed champion kind of has me feel like I don't ever want to see him undisputed champion again. You calling yourself QB1. And I can't even blame Cody because that's my man, and I'm always gonna be a little bit biased towards Cody because his dad holds a special place in my heart, Dusty Rhodes. I'm sorry, man. I will be airing Cody out a lot more, bro, but I just can't just because of Dusty, man. But dog, this title run that he's on is one of the most disappointing, one of the most lifeless, undisputed title runs that I've seen watching this program almost 40 years. He won the title from John Cena at SummerSlam in a fire match they owed us because they gave us one of the worst matches of all time at WrestleMania, whatever WrestleMania that was. I try to forget it. One of the worst main events of all time. Cody Rhodes, he goes through this phase where John Cena was healed, that he wins the title at SummerSlam. After that, absolutely nothing happens. These stupid matches with Drew McIntyre. I can't even think of anybody else. Yo, hold on, bro. Who did name all of Cody Rhodes' opponents after he won the title from John Cena in SummerSlam 2025? I can't think of nobody else but Drew McIntyre. He fought literally nobody. Oh no, Cody Rhodes. Yo, let me know in the chat. Do y'all know everybody that Cody Rhodes faced? Yo, I can't make this up. He fought nobody but Drew McIntyre. Yo, no, let me know in the chat. Chat GPT gotta be wrong, bro. I can't trust chat, man. I gotta trust the chat. The real chat. Yo, chat, please, y'all let me know, bro. Before I start losing my... Y'all, I'm about to start losing my shit. Are y'all serious that since Cody Rhodes won the title, since SummerSlam, the only opponent he had was Drew McIntyre? Can somebody in the chat confirm this for me? Kevin Owens, was that after? He fought Kevin Owens when he was the champion, right? But I don't know. Logan Paul. He had Logan Paul. It was in a tag match. Kevin Owens. We. Yeah, I'm talking about from SummerSlam. WWE. Dog, this is so confusing, dog. Can we get a Bobby Bassoon? Bronson Reed. He fought Bronson Reed. Dog, this is sad. Cody Rhodes, not last year. I'm talking about since he won. He won the title from SummerSlam. So I'm talking about his second title reign. Dog, he's about to face Drew McIntyre again. Bronson Reed once on a random Smackdown. Yeah, I'm talking about what he beat Cena for. Drew 3 times. He fought Bronson Reed. All right, let's just say it's that Bronson Reed, then Drew McIntyre 3 times. When y'all say, "Yo, I'm being negative," all of this stuff, you know what I mean? People say I don't. This is what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me nothing else could be booked for Cody Rhodes but Drew McIntyre to keep losing and 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 oh yeah, Aleister Black. Y'all remember that he fought Aleister Black? We fought Aleister Black for absolutely no reason. Aleister Black lost. I don't even know if he lost. I think it was a DQ. Then they just forgot about it altogether after that. This company has completely lost the plot. Drop an album. I got y'all. Carmelo RH is cooking. Cody title and Dom title. Yeah, man. But yo, man, we got unfortunate news, man. We're gonna have some more burials coming up, y'all. Oh, what you mean, Bobby Bassoon? Yeah, we got more burials. Look at this. Paul Levesque. Multiple NXT stars expected to be called up within the next month. Multiple NFT stars supposed to be calling up next month. Multiple NFT stars, multiple NXT stars getting caught up next month, y'all. The burial, man. Multiple NXT stars. I wonder who you're going to bury next. Oh my God, man. What happened to WWE? I think it's dying before GTA 6. Father Man 1233. Yeah, man. Called up. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, let me. Yeah, a lot. This NXT call ups was definitely long overdue, man. Trick Williams need to be on NXT on Saturday night's lame event next week. But it's like, what's the point of calling these people up if you're not gonna book them right? How are you calling other people up if Carmelo Hayes been fighting for the U.S. title for how long? Remember he had the best of 7 match with Andrade? No payoff. He's been fighting for the same title for almost a year, probably over a year. Still can't even sniff the title. They're about to ruin Oba. Yeah, man. It's just, I don't see how they just letting this happen, man. Over and 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 over, dog. The same shit, man. It's crazy how good WWE could be, but how awful they are, even with all the stars. It's mind blowing. Yeah, it's mind blowing, bro. It's straight booking alone. it's the inability to be able to, do you know what I mean? To do anything, but dog, if they do anything consistently, it's just straight screw up, screw up, screw up, screw up. That's all they do, man. God, man. Let me see what else we got. Oh yeah, yo, let me hold on. John Cena says who will be a final. Yo, let's listen to this real quick. John Cena, y'all seen John Cena on Joe Rogan? He talked about who is gonna be his father speaking on his final opponent. Remember, his father said he didn't want Gunther on there. Kyrie Sane versus Alexa Bliss equals match of the night. Oh my God, bro. Good looking for the $2, but hell no, that wasn't no damn match of the night, bro. Like, hell no, that wasn't better. That wasn't better than Ilya and Carmelo. But y'all remember when John Cena's dad, he said that he didn't want Gunther to fight, you know what I mean, John Cena.
And man, when we sit, there's some shit that he'll say that's all fucked up. You know, he said some shit yesterday that like,
yo, John Cena, I didn't even know John Cena just cursed like this, bro. He was just dropping F-bombs, S-bombs. Yo, I never knew John Cena was like this, bro. But I guess, yeah, man. This is the heel John Cena we needed, John. We needed this John Cena a few months ago when you turned heel, John.
And man, when we sit, there's some shit that he'll say that's all fucked up. You know, he said some shit yesterday that like, I don't think John's last opponent should be there. And people listen to him because he's a wrestling fan. He's like in the kind of like their weird subculture zeitgeist. And I want to call my dad and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But then like, no, he's doing what he does. This is him. Yeah. This is the this is the John Cena I love. This is the guy I can sit down with. And part of that is being able to process all that, but the opportunity I get from that. I've learned about my father's story. I've learned about what he wants.
So John Cena didn't like him saying that, you know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, this is what got me thinking that John Cena, I hate to say it, y'all. I know Triple H buried John Cena, but I'm starting to think John Cena is a part of some of these decisions, dog. He gotta be, man. He probably wants to fight Gunther last, because he's telling his dad, bro, what are you doing? You think if John Cena didn't want to fight Gunther last, if he really wanted to put LA Knight over, he couldn't have called that dog. He could have called that dog, bro. He didn't, because he probably wants to book with Triple H. Dog, who knows, bro? Cena, the kids are watching you. He don't care. He's letting that be known. He don't care. What? Oh my God. Bro. Yo, oh my God. No, I'm about to be done, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. Are you serious? This dude thought John Cena heel turn was one of the greatest things of all time. Dog, what the hell, dog? Dog, who the hell is making these stupid ass decisions in WWE? I gotta go up to headquarters, bro. I told them I will work for free. For free. This has to be the dumbest decision I've ever seen come across my computer desk. Did y'all watch the interview with him? And I couldn't even watch all of it. He thought John Cena's heel turn was one of the greatest things that happened. Yo, I don't care who you are, bro. I only could understand if you started watching wrestling last week and you have no idea and no comparison of what this is supposed to be. It's there. It's almost. It has to be sabotage. You have to have more than one brain cell to be smart enough to know that this is probably the dumbest decision you could be making. Tony Hinchcliffe was offered a job at WWE Creative. Dog, you need to hire me. Hire Gregory. Hire Sir Smoke-A-Lot, Maui Wowie. Hire King. Hire my man Daddy Gamer. Hire Mike777. Chris Collins. Hire anybody. C-Jax, JD, hire Vince Russo back, Dr. Chris, James, Steven Richards, dog, hire anybody. Hills, Critman, BC Amplify, hire anybody. But Tony Hinchcliffe, the hater, anybody, dog, just anybody. Hire anybody, the great one. Wheezy Blonde, Santi's, hire anybody. Radio, Forrest Gump. Hire all three of the Three Stooges. Bruh from the Fifth Flow, hire anybody. But Tony Hinchcliffe. This company, I hope this is not true. Radio, yeah. Dog, I could name people until 2 a.m. who you could hire that should be in front of Tony Hinchcliffe. What do you have to do to be on WWE Creative besides glaze the product? It's just, I would love to be a fly on the wall in these rooms to hear how are they coming up with this crap, yo? Paul Heyman said he wanted to bring Austin Theory to the vision largely to make him a star to protect Bronson Reed. Yeah, I seen that, King, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, this company, it's gonna take a while, y'all. But mark my words. This is not gonna last. It's not gonna last, y'all. It's not gonna last, man. When you're not, this is straight sabotage. It's like, have you ever played basketball at LA Fitness, or you play basketball on a court, and you feel like, all right, y'all going 5-on-5, so you're picking your people, and you pick somebody that's garbage. You pick somebody on the team that that's gonna miss a layup. That can't hit threes. He shoots like this. He shoots like this, like he's a Q dog in a fraternity doing a hoo-hoo. He shoots like this. When you're picking him for a 5-on-5 street ball tournament, he can't dribble. He has 2 left feet. But you put him on your team. This is straight sabotage of this company, dog. My God, man. Kate Kelly said Bobby a BBW is attacking me, hell. Bro, shoot like Bill Cartwright. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Damn, King said Netflix would kill movies and WWE in one shot. Yeah. Dog, it is no way you could think that this is a good creative decision, man. Nothing about this is like WWE has completely lost the plot so bad, man. They will be moved by the Royal Rumble. I will be forgotten. 3 weeks after I retire, nobody will give a damn. John Cena going in. Let me see what he say here.
And it's like, okay, I need to somehow leverage my relevance with this to what it's going to do to film that. In WWE, if you're not I'm going to retire on the 13th. They will be moved on by the Royal Rumble. And that is real facts. I will be forgotten. That is not a plea to sympathy of like, always remember me. By the Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania, nobody gives a fuck. Because they're focusing on what the show is. That's like 3 weeks after I retire. 3 weeks after I retire, nobody's going to give a fuck.
Yo, dog. John Cena don't care. He's dropping F-bombs, S-bombs. He don't care. John Cena, where was this guy at? When you did the heel turn. You did the heel turn and you stayed the PG John Cena. John Cena, you're running a few months late. All you had to do was do this. Your heel turn would have been 100,000 times better. Where was even the tone of his voice? Just his body language, his mannerisms. Dog, I'm a nerd. Like, I study this crap. Mannerisms, his energy, his body language, just his whole thing. John Cena, you were supposed to give us this. Shout out Tony Skittle for the $2. What's poppin', bro? Good looking, man. Dog, what the hell, John Cena? Where was this guy at? Let me pull up. Hold on, man. Damn, dog, Cena. This dude seems like a cool dude. You know what I mean? John Cena seems cool as shit. He seems like he's from the hood. I could rock with John Cena, bro. Let me go to some. Hold on.
One thing about WWE, for all the arguments of like backstage politico, everybody understands the sound of money. And
I'm trying to see what he's talking about.
and
Turning
Stephanie was
heel.
like, how the fuck did you remember?
Look, listen to this, y'all. Hold on, real quick. You got this crap, right? And I'm gonna show you why I got so pissed off at that. Listen to what this dude is saying. Like, he's talking like John Cena had the best heel turn ever.
Wow.
Like claiming ownership.
Perhaps, other than maybe Hogan, right? The greatest heel turn in wrestling history. When a good one. Dude,
Now, look, we all know when the moment it happened, it was fire, right? I was even once saying that the moment it happened, it was the biggest heel turn of wrestling history, right? It was like literally the only thing you could compare it to was Hulk Hogan when he dropped the leg on Macho Man Randy Savage, right? We all know that when it happened, he's not giving this. We want this dude to be head of any part of creative. When it happened, because the final boss, The Rock, was a part of it. We thought John Cena sold his soul to The Rock when Cody Rhodes was supposed to sell his soul to The Rock. That was the biggest storyline. When we found out there was no Rock because Paul Levesque has horrible booking and Dwayne Johnson didn't want no part of it. When we found out that John Cena wasn't gonna do no good music, he wasn't gonna do no entertain. Dog, I'm gonna show y'all this. This dude Tony Hinchcliffe said John Cena came out and he said he wasn't gonna be entertaining. I was like, oh, that's awesome. You got this guy being offered a job at WWE Creative when he thinks something that's not entertaining. Somebody saying that they're not gonna be entertaining is awesome.
That's amazing.
It's a happy accident.
and for it to go all the way to last year's massive heel turn.
What does this dude smoke? It can't be marijuana. It can't be. I don't know what this dude is smoking. but it can't be.
Yeah.
He went heel, dude. And
That was this year, by the way.
It looks like a cigarette. Is this dude?
Yeah, that was this.
Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year.
Yeah, that was at Mania, and man, one literally, perhaps other than maybe Hogan, right?
Tony, get you some Maui Wowie, my brother. Get you some Maui Wowie. Maybe it's the nicotine that got you thinking John Cena had the greatest heel turn of all time. Everyone knows it sucked. The moment it happened, we got happy because of the potential, not because of the heel turn. You gotta be an idiot. Somebody said, yo, Harley say smoking toilet paper. Dog, get him some Maui Wowie. Sir, smoke a lot. I know you got about a half a OZ now, a half a pound, maybe a quarter pound. Throw him an ounce. Throw him an ounce. Yeah, man. John Cena's heel turn. Yeah, man. It was on the spot of Hogan. WWE Creative offered me a job. Yeah. I'm a part of WWE Creative 2026. It's gonna be amazing. Triple GPT, get your ass back in the chat. Triple GPT, Triple H on his burner. This is the guy you hire?
The greatest heel turn in wrestling history. When a good crowd-pleasing guy goes bad, and dark. You had moments, the things you were saying, the way you were saying them. Epic, iconic heel turn. Cold, dark, working with The Rock. He was in cahoots.
He didn't work with The Rock, you fucking idiot! Dog, I'm so done with this company. I hate WWE, bro. I don't care, bro. This dude said, oh, man, you're working with the... This dude barely watches wrestling. Then you put him at head of creative. Tony Hinchcliffe, smoking that toilet paper. Get him some Maui Wowie. Oh man, the thing you did with The Rock. Man, it was the greatest thing. The final boss, man. man, dog, the dude barely watches the program. Smoking too much of the toilet paper. Tony Hinchcliffe, take this whole role. You can have all of it. Take the whole role, right? Because you're going to need way more than this for the crappy-ass ideas you have. This dude is an idiot. Shout out to X. My bad. Shout out to Exxon Beats for the $10. My bad. I don't got the energy for you, Exxon, right now, man. It's just, I'm just so drained with this shit, bro. I find it funny how WWE didn't want Vince ruining Triple H NXT stars like Karrion Kross, Keith Lee, Adam Cole. Now we don't want Triple H, the booker of NXT Black and Gold, to ruin Shawn Michaels stars. Yeah, good. Thank you for the $10, bro. That's it's crazy, bro. Like,
so that's the good guy Cody
You
Rhodes.
can like see the people's faces. That's the fun thing. It's
Yeah.
like the stuff is so simple, but it's the if you take out the crowd in that situation and just put those three guys, it is really fucked up what we do. But when you add the audience in the back and all of their faces and what's going on, that's what makes
Bro,
what we
even
do
your
magic.
face, you got like a mean guy face all of a sudden. It's like you look like a different person. It's interesting.
I was having a bad day.
Well, this is also when you'd already done a bunch of acting.
Yes, like this is this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is February this year. Yeah.
How much of the creative control do you have over the aspects of that heel turn? Like, for example, one thing that I thought was the coolest. I was in the front row of WrestleMania behind the Spanish announce table. So I'm directly across from the entrance, the giant WrestleMania. It's a football stadium in Las Vegas. And there was no music, and it was a black background.
Yep.
Normally, he's the most color with the most icon.
This dude thought that was a good idea, y'all. Instead of having the unique music, instead of having fire music, the hill music we all wanted to hear, he thought it was a great idea to go black and white, no color, no entertainment, no nothing. Oh my God, smoking the toilet paper.
Iconic, loud, wild music, no music, black background, and in white letters it just said Cena. And
No, it said John Cena. This dude doesn't even watch the product. This in black letters it just said this dude doesn't even watch the product. That's one thing you can't fake with wrestling people, dog. If we're sick, like me. I hate this show every Friday night, Monday night, dog, but I'm watching it, dog. Even when I wasn't on YouTube, I would still watch all the WrestleManias. I still watch all the big PLEs. I still will order pizza. I still will be like, yo, man, this my, yeah, man. Like, I always got to tap in. You're not going to get this over on any wrestling fan that you're tapped in with the product at all.
You just walked out with, literally, the statement was, I'm not here to entertain you people, basically is what it felt like. And I loved it. I mean,
I'm done, bro. And this is the guy. I'm going to say this one more time because I know a lot of y'all thought I was trolling. This guy says, John Cena comes out and he says, I'm not here to entertain you people. Then WWE thinks that's great to hire him for creative. This is the type of people that they have at creative in WWE. Unfortunately, man. Somebody said fire him already. I'm done December 13th. Yo, I hear so many people saying that after December 13th. See, John Cena, I think he underestimates his impact on wrestling and his stardom. I'm not saying that he was wrong when he says nobody's not gonna give a F. When he leaves, nobody's not gonna give a fuck, right? I'm not saying he's wrong when he says that, because I understand what he's saying. Wrestling just always, if you're in media, if you're a wrestler, if you a commentator, whatever you are in wrestling, it just keeps on. Your best performance, your best shit is your next one, and that's just how it is in wrestling. I understand what he's saying, but it's a little bit different for John Cena. I think we will see a percentage of people dip. You know what I mean? Well, we will see a percentage of people dip. It is from just like what Exxon Beats said, bro. Triple H was, you know what I mean? Vince was ruining Triple H stars. Now Triple H ruining Shawn Michaels stars. There's no type of, you cannot sustain a company, dog, without, you know what I mean, without building new stars. You cannot sustain a company without compelling storylines. It's just like, man, dog, I don't understand none of this, man. Seriously, dog. I ain't gonna lie. This would be fire though, right here. This not an official joint, but yo, we missing Bianca Belair so much, man. We missing Bianca Belair so much, bro. Fire him and hire Bobby. That'll be fire. Sad what we have done in 2025. John Cena was WWE. Once he retires, WWE is over. Yeah, yo, honestly, 2026. Yeah, Bianca, she got a hurt finger right now. So, yeah, man. Oh man, we miss a Bianca Belair. I think the only thing about I think the only thing about this match right here is not enough time to build it. Bianca's been gone. So it's not enough time to really build this match. But it'll be a fire match. I would still like it, but man. 2026 looks depressing. 2026 is gonna look real bad, man. Seriously. Now let's get into all right, we're gonna get into some other stuff real quick, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I refuse to talk about Chelsea, Isla Dawn, or whatever her name, Alba Fire, whatever one they was, and Jade Cargill, and Alexa Bliss, and whoever she fought. I don't even remember, dog. I refuse, bro. Mercedes Moné lost one of her 13 titles. Speaking of storylines, speaking of storytelling, do y'all know how important this is? Tony Khan, this is why we desperately need WWE. This is why we desperately need AEW, man. Let me see if I can get a better picture of this situation. Well, this is kind of cool. This is why we need AEW. The storyline that is about to be built with this is on epic proportions. Mercedes Moné just lost one of her titles. Red Velvet. I can't even. I want to shout out Mercedes Moné, man. I apologize. I gotta call a spade a spade. I was giving Mercedes Moné a lot of shit because I'm thinking she's booking herself. I'm thinking she's doing a Hogan thing. That's what it's coming across. I didn't see the whole vision. I was getting sick of it. I didn't think she would put anybody over. She doesn't need to put 13 people over. Doesn't need to put 5 people over. She needed to put one person over, and that was done. I don't care what Mercedes Moné does after this. Mercedes Moné did her job, and I stand corrected. I'm publicly apologizing for crapping on Mercedes Moné and Tony Khan with the booking. I was wrong. The booking was fire. Red Velvet, I wasn't too familiar with her, but I just got put on notice. I'm going to do a lot of research on Red Velvet, because this is all I need to see. You beat Mercedes Moné? Whoever comes after this, you know what I mean, is going to be like, all right, cool. But Red Velvet, she chose to put that woman over. She got to be fire. Mercedes Moné, the story that's about to be built in 2026 will be biblical. The Mercedes Moné story might, oh my God, we got Okada versus Takeshita. We got the Death Riders going, putting the knife in the back. Then we got the Mercedes Moné. We got Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page. We got, oh my God, dog, MJF, dog. I'm going to tell you right now, Tony Khan is not going to have no problem figuring it out. Even if he has to get his own app and own streaming service, AEW is going to support that. All he has to do is keep planting the seeds, keep booking like this. I seen this, and I wish I would have. I got to watch that Ring of Honor pay-per-view, dog. I just had to pick. I always watch Crackdown, so I picked Crackdown. But, man, I got to tap into this one, man. Shout out to Deck for the $5. A lot of people are going to have to apologize to Mercedes Moné when it's all over. Red Velvet and Mercedes killed it tonight. Yeah. They killed. I didn't even see it. But this alone, now I'm like, damn, I missed out. Ring of Honor. That is how you tell a story. That's how you tell a story, man. I would love to see exactly what happened in this match. Let me see if Authors of Wrestling. All right, Authors of Wrestling. Shout out Authors of Wrestling, man. They really be looking out with the photos, man. Do y'all understand how crazy this is? She lost one of her belts. So now, let me know, y'all. What do y'all think? Where does the booking go from here, y'all? The match was fire. Red Velvet favorite wrestler is Sasha Banks, by the way. Damn, for real? She was in AEW, and she was one of the best in AEW. Red Velvet, that's fire, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is storytelling at its finest, man. The final battle. This is how you put talent over. This is how you put talent over. This is 101. This is a masterclass. Everybody in that ring, everybody in that building was literally probably shocked. This is one of the shockers of the year. One of the biggest shockers of the year. We knew Chris Statlander could beat Mercedes. We knew Toni Storm could have beat Mercedes. But Red Velvet? Now let me ask y'all in the chat, all my AEW people, how do we book this moving forward? Do she one by one, do she job out to these people and just lose everything? Is this back-to-back losses for Mercedes Moné? Did she have a match between fighting Chris Statlander at Full Gear and this match at the final battle? No way a wrestler has 13 titles. Yeah, facts. Oh, damn, the Athenaverse. All right, the Ring Out of it, Delayed Grass. What's up with Delayed Grass? Red Velvet was one of Jade Cargill's baddies, and tomorrow Mercedes fights the other baddie. Oh, damn, so she's fighting two people? Damn. It's gonna be a good storyline, yes. Damn, so Mercedes Moné lost back-to-back, y'all. Tony Khan is in the kitchen with this one, man. This is what I wanted to see. If y'all heard my takes, I wanted to see that, man. I agree with this booking 100%. You needed Mercedes Moné to build the redemption tour. Because now if she starts losing and start doubting herself and this and that, then somehow she might have to leave and come back, or somehow something happens where she just have a resurgence, and the first title she gets once she lose everything, the first title when she comes back is that AEW World. Oh my God, man. Yeah. Yo, Mercedes Moné, shout out Mercedes Moné one more time, man, because this is how you put somebody over, dog. This is how you do it, man. I can't wait to see what... Yo, that's what WWE is missing right now. Nothing happened tonight on Crackdown to make me feel like I can't wait till... Even John Cena's last match. I can't wait till Mercedes Moné to hear what she got to say. I'm looking forward to that more than John Cena's last match. I'm not going to lie, dog. I don't care about John Cena's last match. I'm looking forward to the moment of when they hit 1, 2, 3, whatever wins, and John Cena waves goodbye. That moment is going to be sentimental. I'm going to be tapped in. You know what I mean? That's going to be a big moment. As far as the match, I don't care. We've seen it a mile away. But I'm 100% more invested in Mercedes Moné. How is she going to... She's on a losing streak. Mercedes Moné on a losing streak. It sounds crazy to say that in 2025, man. Rock is coming back at Saturday Night's Main Event. I doubt, man. I doubt, dog. Rock not coming back. Rock not coming back. I don't think we'll ever see Rock on WWE TV when he's shooting his video. He's gonna bulk up before he comes back. Timeless Stony Form defeated Mercedes Moné first, then Chris Statlander beat her second, and Red Velvet beat her for the third time. She lost 3 times on AEW. Yeah, I know that, Raven, but what I'm saying is, Raven, this is what I'm saying. If I'm not mistaken, Chris Statlander just beat her on Full Gear, and now She just this her first time, like probably in her this is her first time ever in AEW losing two. She's on a losing streak. She lost 2 in a row. She lose all her titles. Shout out RX. What's up, bro? She lose all her titles, then comes back as a babyface. Man. This puts her in a transition of being a babyface, because we're gonna start feeling bad. We're gonna start, you know what I mean? People are weird like that, man. We'll want somebody to win, then they'll win too much. Then we'll want them to see them get humble and lose, and then they'll go through that, and then, you know what I mean? It's just like kind of human psychology and storyline psychology, and you know what I mean? She's gonna go on a losing streak, and she's going to pull on the heartstrings of a lot of people, man. And when she gets when she goes on that redemption tour, it might be the greatest story AEW told, as far as like not even females. For me, the best story I've seen. I know I missed a lot of AEW storylines, but my favorite story from AEW is still Tony Storm and Mariah May. That's probably one of my favorite top 5 storylines I've seen from any company ever told. This storyline might enter the top 5, once it's told right. It's just gonna we're gonna have to let it marinate all 2026. This is the epitome of long-term booking. Long-term booking, this is how you do long-term booking, man. Plus, we said at the same time, K-Shot, Kevin, long-term booking, 3 losses. Her final boss persona was fire. Yeah, man. I'm interested, man. I'm interested, dog. Red Velvet has just been made a star, man. I can't wait to watch this match, dog. I can't wait to watch this match. Shout out, and it puts Ring of Honor over too, man. Ring of Honor it puts Ring of Honor over like crazy, man. Mercedes Moné lost a title at what point? Like, this is an anomaly, y'all. Tony getting bopped with the shoe was cinema. The Death Rider story are gonna be nuts. Yeah, Death Riders, that's gonna be a fire storyline. I mean, we talked about that Wednesday. That's building, man. AEW just got so many good storylines. You know what I mean? Even Claudio, you know what I mean? Be a CMLL champion, man. They got so many good storylines that's just happening right now. And Stephanie Cardona is Red Velvet. My favorite heel is Kyle Takeshita, even if Don favors Okada. Yeah, the Don Callis family. You know, Okada, my man. AEW is doing this thing, man. Like, that's why we desperately need AEW. And I have no doubt that AEW is gonna be cool, man. Well, when did this happen? Oh, I guess, is this, all right. Did this happen on, I remember I seen this, okay. I must have missed this part. Don Callis, my man Don Callis getting his hands dirty, man. The Don Callis family. I missed this part on Dynamite, man. When MJF comes back, we're going to be cooking in AEW, man. When MJF comes back, we will be cooking in AEW, man. Continental Class. Oh, yeah, forget. We got this tomorrow, too. Yo, why is Roderick Strong... He said he's not in a conglomerate. I thought Roderick Strong was a babyface and he was in a conglomerate. Why is Roderick Strong acting like he don't want nothing to do with the conglomerate now? Wise, whichever AEW show is next year, Texas, I'm going. Tomorrow is Collision. Roddy never liked being with them. So why is he with them then? Nobody forced Roderick Strong to be with him. Yeah, this is the part where he was like, hold on. Roderick Strong, look at his face. He told Orange Cassidy he's not with the conglomerate. So I don't know, why is he being seen? Isn't he in the conglomerate commercial? Yeah, he did. Daniel Bryan trained Red Velvet. Damn, Felicia, for real? I didn't know that. He never was. He's the friend that hates the other friends, like a sitcom. Oh, for real? All right, that's it. That's interesting. I'm interested to see it with this Roderick Strong and. See, I ain't gonna lie. I never watched Collision, but I gotta start tapping into Collision just to see these matches, man. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. Even though like we both know neither one of these dudes has neither one of these dudes have an actual chance of really coming out of the Continental Classic as winners, but it's still some storyline getting built there, man. Daniel Bryan chained Jade Cargill too. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Red Velvet. See, I gotta tap into Red Velvet. Let me see if she yeah, let me see if I can find her page. I gotta start really following Red Velvet. Let's see. Oh, this her right here. Yeah, let me see what she said.
I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I put my blood out there. I put the R in Ring of Honor and the V in TV Champion, and baby, we're back. Do you see this? I fought that hard. I lost my contacts, baby, and I'm just getting started. I got off the money train, and guess what? The kitchen is back open.
This woman's a star. This woman's a star. She got the grills. She just done. She's fire. Yo, this woman is fire, yo. See, this is what I mean, dog. This is how you put somebody on notice about a. I never even. I mean, I heard her name before, but I never really seen her work. I never really, tapped in. But yo, I like her look. She got the look. She got the grills in her mouth, the tattoos. And y'all said Dale Bryan, Brian Danielson trained there.
Interim title tonight.
Yeah, she fired. Reds on fire would be Razor's Edge, but Atheka kicked out. Oh, we delayed grass giving the updates of what's the word? Dilo Trez Wrestling. What's up, bro? Who delayed grass giving us the what's it? Yo, I could see this is the torch could easily be. Yo, look at these two. We all know Mercedes Moné is a star, but even look at them side by side. It's like, yo, it seems like this girl she could be on a Mercedes Moné level, man. She like white guys. Hey man, everybody got Gregory. Yo, you funny, Gregory. She like white guys. Yo, everybody got their preference. I mean, I ain't tripping on that. Were you a Triple H fan in his heyday? Yo, Richmond said. Yo, Richmond asked me, was I a Triple H fan in his heyday, man? Like, you don't understand. Yo, I love Triple H, man. As a wrestler, as a booker, even as a booker, NXT Gold, Black and Gold, I loved Triple H booking when he booked the 4 Horsewomen. You know what I mean? So there was a time where I loved Triple H as a booker, man. As a wrestler, yeah, I literally remember when Triple H first came in the ring. I remember his match, WrestleMania 12 versus the Ultimate Warrior, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I literally remember when Triple H first came to WWE. He was terrorizing in WCW. I don't really remember seeing that, but his WWE run, I remember it like front to back, you know what I mean? The whole thing. So I was a Triple H fan. I still am, you know what I mean, as a wrestler. That was Dusty. Bobby, watch Mercedes Moné post-match interview. Damn, what'd she say? hold on, where's it at? Mercedes Moné post-match interview. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, they might hit me with the demonetize, but we got to see this, bro. Hold on, Mercedes Moné post-match. Yo, let me know if y'all know in the chat, if y'all know where that's at, let me know. Hold on. Let me know if y'all see Mercedes Moné post match interview. I want to see what she say, dog. The promo. Now that's where the storyline is gonna get kind of crazy. If she could, not if, she's gonna cut the fire promos, the passionate promos, her doubting herself. You know what I mean? She's gonna cut them type of promos that she's gonna need to cut to put this whole storyline over. Oh, I think here it go.
Mercedes, tough loss, but maybe 12 belts isn't so bad. Maybe 13 wasn't so lucky.
Mercedes, from one baddie to another, you're still the baddest bitch.
Get the out of my face! Who the hell do you think you are, huh?
I am the baddie, Layla Gray, and I just may be the next TBS champion. By the way, you doing anything tomorrow?
No. Get away from me. I'm getting out of Ohio. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm not staying here for pleasure.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm not too impressed with the acting, to be honest, y'all. I'm gonna give it time. I'm not about to snap. I'm not taking any away from Mercedes Moné at all, but I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna give it time to marinate. I'm not about to judge it off of one promo or whatever. I know that act is it's mediocre. I'm not even gonna say it's just very, 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 very mediocre acting, man. You know what I mean? Like, if it's me, if I'm booking that, I'm having Monet. I'm not even bringing the other woman into it. Maybe people at Ring of Honor know who she is. You know what I mean? So I guess that makes sense, but I don't know. I'm gonna let it marinate. It's too early to really call. It's too early to really call it, man. Plus another thing, she has to lose 12 belts. She has all year to really start really letting it sink in that she's really losing everything. So I'm gonna give it some time. Did Ricochet win over? Ring of Honor National Champion Ricochet defends the title. I'm guessing he went over. Did y'all see this Ricochet match? Was it fire? The acting wasn't good. I agree. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna shit on it though, just because like I gotta give it. I gotta be patient. You know what I mean? It's like it wouldn't be fair to Mercedes Moné, especially. It needs to take time. You know what I mean? It gotta take time. I'm pretty sure Ricochet went over in this Ring of Honor match. That's Layla Gray, super well known to AEW, day one, former Jade baddie. Okay. Oh, all right. See, I got to do my research. All right. Mercedes loses one belt per month. I don't think so. I think that's too. Then that means that that might be too long. That might be too stretched out. I don't know how she's gonna do it. But that might be way, way, way too stretched out, man. Ricochet match was good. Athena match was fire. This match was fire. Bandito. Yo, did Bandito win? I love Bandito, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I say, Bandito. Did Bandito win? No, I don't watch Ring of Honor. I watch AEW when I can, though. I've been missing because of work. Damn, I forgot the baddies. Yeah, I never even heard of them, to be honest. Mercedes got another title defense in UK next week. Now, I think the belts are small time. They're going to do it in 3 months. Yeah, They have to do it. They can't stretch it out too long, but they're gonna definitely stretch it out. Red Velvet, I think Red Velvet. The job was done, which is Red Velvet actually going over. Bandito won. Okay. So now I gotta ask y'all. So what is Bandito? I guess do we keep Bandito in Ring of Honor and just keep trying to build Ring of Honor up? I want to see Bandito win one of the big titles in AEW, but I'm not sure if that's gonna if they're even focusing on that. At least Deadline might be fun tomorrow. And I don't normally watch. The baddies was Jade Cargill faction. Yeah. I heard him saying that. Hold on. Jade Cargill baddies faction. Let me see this faction real quick, man. I wasn't tapped into AEW. All right, the baddies. Yeah, I gotta watch some footage on this. So all these girls was part of the baddies faction at one point? Scorpio, shout out for the $5. We got to chip in for Christmas presents for Gunther, CM Punk, a Colgate toothbrush and toothpaste. Yo, wow. Yo, Scorpio, that was wild. Yo, that was wild. Good looking for the $5. This dude trolling. Bandito could go for the AEW belt and Ring of Honor belt. Yeah. I guess. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna tap into the baddie storyline. Is that Red Velvet? Oh, that's Red Velvet right there. Oh, so Red Velvet was a part of baddies? Damn, that's what's up. Let me Damn, that's what's up. I gotta look back into this, yo. Damn, so Red Velvet, she been cooking for a while. Yo, the bull Scorpio funny. I forgot Smackdown was on. Ring of Honor was killing it tonight. I think Mox is gonna lose again. Is out for dinner with Jay? Yeah, yo, did y'all see Maven and hold on, y'all. Did y'all see Maven and that Maven video with him and what's her name? Zilla Fatu? Zilla Fatu. Red Velvet has improved so much. Kay Hogan isn't in AEW now, but I think they'll bring her back. She's an AEW original. Yeah, WWE is a joke nowadays. Nah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Mercedes Moné, she did what she was supposed to do, man. I gotta definitely tap into some Red Velvet work. Hold on, let me see what else is going on, man. Friday Night Smackdown. Claudia has oh snap, yo. Man, yo, I cannot wait till this happens, bro. This is a funny ass picture, yo. Yo, this is a hilarious picture. Man, the death rod. That's how John Moxley gonna go out when they finally retire, when they finally turn his back, man. He's going out like Stone Cold, man. I'm gonna get y'all when y'all come back, man. Mox losing to Takeshi. The Mercedes losing streak begins. Yeah. Rero was good name. She does some cake. The perfect. Yeah, this image is fire, dog. Yo, man, when this actually happens, man, and not only when it happens, though, because I know a lot of people are waiting for it when it happens, just the redemption. The same thing with Mercedes Moné, that redemption is going to be fired. Mercedes Moné, she's definitely going to have to tighten up. Not even tighten up, we're going to have to really see the emotion. I'm not worried about that. I think she's going to be able to pull out the emotion that she's going to need to pull out to have us buy in to when she actually has her redemption story. But John Moxley, when he gets turned on by the Death Riders and the emotion, just imagine the promos he's going to cut when he comes back. Because he's not going to come back like the John Moxley babyface as before. He's going to be the same John Moxley I feel like he's still gonna have the genes. He's still gonna be husky. He's still gonna be that same John Moxley, the bald head. But it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be yo. I hate that. This might be a hot take, y'all, but man, I feel like John Moxley might be the closest thing we have to Stone Cold when after he gets turned on by the Death Riders. When John Moxley gets turned on by the Death Riders and he comes back for his revenge, this might be the closest thing we have to Stone Cold as far as bald head, husky, flipping the bird, and now it's straight going for blood, going catching wreck. He's smoking everything moving. Everything moving. And I would love to see, oh man, I would love to see when the Death Riders turn. I would love a new female to go with the Death Riders and they turn on Marina Shafir and John Moxley just because I love Marina Shafir and John Moxley together. You know what I mean? I just love them together, man. I would hate to see when they break up. I think Marina Shafir makes John Moxley. It's just something about that combination that's just the aesthetics, the imagery, the image of it. It just looks so fire to me, man. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Marina Shafir probably going to stay with the Death Riders. They're all probably going to turn on Moxley. And, yeah, there we're going to have it, man. Marina and Megan Bayne. Yeah. Yeah, what if Megan Bayne joined the Death Riders? That's true, Bobby Basu. Jumping Moxley ain't enough. They got to do something to Renee to really be a problem. Man. They have to take it to the next level. We can't just have this when he goes. Moxley can't just bleed a little bit. Moxley has to go through a Darby Allin type situation when it happens, man. We did that Stone Cold comparison when he did the feud with Rollins and Omega. Hold on, we did the Stone Cold comparison when he did the feud with Rollins and Omega, Dean Ambrose. I can't wait till they turn Moxley. I want to see Stone Cold type of Moxley. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. I think that'll be a fire sight to see. Let me save this photo. I kind of like that photo. Man, I can't wait till this happens, man. Let me see what else we got before I get on up out of here, man. What's next for Joe Hendry? Nobody really cares about Joe Hendry, dog. Hold on, Moxley was at Ring of Honor?
And he's got these guys thinking that there's something special. He's got these guys thinking that the world owes them something. He's got these Don Callis family guys sipping from the well of entitlement, so to speak. But me, I was raised on Ohio tap water. I am fortified.
Oh snap! So John Moxley versus Takeshi. Now, when's that happening? Is that on Collision?
Ohio tap water and cheese conies. So, Konosuke Takeshita tomorrow night. If you want to gain any ground in this tournament, you are gonna have to take it by force.
Who we got, y'all? We got Takeshita or John Moxley tomorrow on Collision. I gotta watch Collision tomorrow. Yo, I'm gonna be just tapping with me on X, man. I gotta watch Collision tomorrow. I gotta watch that. That is gonna be a real test, bro. Cause I forgot the bull with the mask, D'Amato or something like that. I forgot his name, but he beat him. John Moxley won his first one. He lost his second to Claudio. Takeshita, he's gonna lose this match, but it could go either way. But I don't got him beating Takeshita. I think I kept saying Takeshita, but it's Takeshita. Everybody saying Takeshita gonna win. I don't see no way John Moxley wins this match, bro. It's just I don't see it. I don't see it, man. And I think that's the storyline that's gonna be built, man. It could go either way, but I think that's the storyline they're gonna build. every reputable person John Moxley faces recently, especially since losing the title, every reputable person he's lost badly to them. Yo, Dorada, yeah, Dorada. Yo, kid, y'all be looking out, man. Dorada, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Ring of Honor pay-per-views are mostly fire under TK. I don't know. I don't see is Takeshita losing. Let me see the brackets real quick, dog. Is this Takeshita first? Let me see real quick, dog. I want to see what the brackets looking like because I don't think Takeshita he didn't even fight yet in he didn't even fight yet in a C2. Hold on, let me see. Cause I know if he lost his first match, bro, there's no way Takeshita is losing another one. Let me see. Is he in the blue? 3. Yeah, he got 3 points. Yeah, Takeshita gonna win, bro. Yeah, Takeshita gonna take that. He gonna take that, y'all. Dorado is from CMLL, LA Knight. Yeah, we talked about LA Knight before. Takeshita is IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. There's no way he loses. Finally, you said Takeshita, not Takeshita. Yeah, Takeshita. Yo, if y'all been watching my arc of AEW, y'all know, like, yeah, man, I get a little bit better and better and better as time goes. Yeah, man, Takeshita, though. I always call him Takeshita, man, law. John Mox will be Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. Draw 1 point each. Pockets could win in his match. Yeah, man. Yo, nah, that's funny, yo. Man. I gotta watch Collision. Tomorrow. I got to. I know I said that last week. I'm definitely not missing Collision tomorrow. If I don't do anything, I'm watching that. I'm watching. Damn, this is on Collision too, dog. Collision might be fire. Even though this is predictable, I still Dorada gonna lose this match to Claudio. Then you got Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and who else you got? Hold on, why are we doing this? When did this happen? Y'all know I gotta call a spade, bro. When did this happen? Oh, nah, this is on Collision, but still. Daniel Garcia gets a TNT Championship title shot? Why? Nakamura is... Yo, can anybody explain to me why is Daniel Garcia getting a TNT shot at the title? I'm trying to make sense of this real quick. Hold on. He was just beefing with the Don Callis family, Mark Briscoe. So I could understand if somebody in the Don Callis family was getting it, I guess. But why is did Daniel Garcia just call for a title shot and he just gets it? They're tied with 1 win apiece, with Mark Briscoe called for an international ass whooping when he defends his title against Garcia. Collision is stacked. Briscoe challenged him on Dynamite. Somebody told TK to go full speed ahead. Is blood in the water. Nah, that's a fact. Briscoe challenged him on Dynamite. Or I must have missed that. I thought I seen his promo. I must have missed that though. He challenged him on Dynamite, but why? Why though? Why? I wonder if DG would go over. He better not go over, bro. Daniel Garcia better not go over. He better not go over. I guess it's a cool match, but yeah, man. I just hate these random matches for titles. I don't care, bro. I don't like it at all. John Moxley as a commander, crackdown tonight. Nah, facts. The fact that this is on December 13th is kind of crazy. Oh, what? Damn, and look, Tony Khan, this is on December 13th. And Tony Khan bumped it up because Collision don't come on at 4:30, right? So he bumped the time up, which is kind of, yeah, man. It's kind of smart, bro. It's kind of smart. Man. Yeah, it's kind of smart. Because by the time Collision goes off then, Briscoe said that he wants the rubber match because Garcia and him are tied. Okay. All right, yo. Shout out Delayed Grats, y'all. I feel like Gregory Delayed Grats, yo. That makes sense. Okay, yo. See, I gotta really. I be tripping. Y'all know what my problem is? Sometimes I be halfway watching SmackDown. You know what I mean? I'm watching SmackDown. I'm watching it, but I'm like, I feel like with AEW, you really gotta. When people are talking, you really gotta tap in because Tony Khan. He ties it in, and you will miss it if you're not literally listening to every. Because I watched that promo, I don't even remember, but I think the history is where I kind of get mixed up at. He probably said it, and I had to overlook it. But now that makes sense. All right, you got me 1-on-1. Let's see, and I put the title on the line. That makes sense. That good look at Delayed Grass. That makes sense. The time is bumped up because it's in Cardiff, Wales, time zone difference. Okay. SmackDown is boring. Now, that's a fact. Shout out to you, Gregory. Till he do that sometimes. The LA Jobber should go to AEW. He'll be booked 100 times better. Yeah, I gotta tap into that, man. Let me see the Continental Classic Blue League 6. Dorada 0, Orange Cassidy 0. Damn. So Orange Cassidy definitely going over with this one, man. Orange Cassidy definitely probably going over with this one. Man, I can't. Man, I'm tapping into Collision on Saturday. Finn Balor on vacation. Living a life, man. I can't even knock Finn Balor, man. LA Jobber, AEW, perfect fit on my eyes. Yeah, man. It's AEW is just telling stories, man, and that's all we really asking for, man. Oh yeah, let's clear this up too, real quick. Yo, they actually, we might gotta chop it up. Before I get up out of here, I want to show y'all this, man. This might be a little bit boring to some of y'all, but I feel like it's extremely important if you care about this merger. So basically, y'all know I dropped a video about the Warner Brothers Netflix deal, right? I was a little bit nervous that Netflix might step in and like. I kind of compared it to WCW. When WCW, the Time Warner, AOL, and all that crap happened, and they stepped in and they cut WCW off immediately. That seems that's not going to be the case with the Netflix and Warner Brothers merger. AEW TV rights, they still have their contract with Warner Brothers. First of all, the Netflix and Warner Brothers deal is going to take a minute for it to even happen. It could take 18 to 24 months. It could even take longer because the regulations, they're worrying about Netflix being a monopoly. Netflix is owning everything. Harry Potter, DC, Marvel, anything you could think of, Looney Tunes, anything you could think of. It seems like Netflix will own if the deal goes through. The deal has a high possibility of not going through just because of the regulations. They could be saying that Netflix could be looked at as a monopoly, and they don't really want that to happen. So now, where does that have AEW TV rights? Well, AEW TV rights, they still have the deal with Warner Brothers, right? And I think it's under Discovery Global or something like that. They're still going to honor their contract. So I think their contract is the next year or two, so they'll still honor their contract. But man, Eric Bischoff, bro. Hold on. Eric Bischoff broke this down so good, man. I got to show y'all this, bro. Hold on. Oh, no. Damn, dog. I think, all right, hold on. Oh, damn, the video went private. Oh, damn. I should have screen recorded it. But, yeah, Eric Bischoff broke this down, man. I can't even show it right now, but, so AEW TV rights, they go to Discovery Global or whatever. But this is the thing. They could just, yeah, man. They could renew the contract. They could not. Who knows what's gonna happen? I think the biggest thing is it's a big question mark. You know what I mean? Discovery Global, it doesn't look like they're gonna be renewing their contract and the TV rights with AEW because they're looking to sell whatever company that is. You know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do y'all think about this, man? What do you think Tony Khan needs to do to pivot? Make it clear that when this TV rights deal is over with TBS and TNT, whatever they're doing, Tony Khan is going to need to pivot. If Netflix deal goes through, then you know what I mean, he's 100% is probably going to need to pivot. If it doesn't go through, he still might need to pivot because whatever owns the TV rights deal, they don't look like they're going to be spending a whole bunch of money on you know what I mean, on new contracts. I don't think they're going to be getting another $180-200 million deal on the re-up contract. I don't know. This is way, way, way above my pay grade. All I care about is AEW not ending up in a situation like WCW and AEW making sure they stay on TV and we still get good pay-per-views and you know what I mean. But let me know in the comments, man. Let's talk about this real quick. Somebody said an app for AEW. Yo, Gregory, I said that in my video. I said Tony Khan has enough money, him and his dad, to do a streaming app for AEW. Now, I feel like AEW has such a niche fan base they could actually pull it off. Like nobody's really watching cable anyway, but I think people still like, you know what I mean, just to take Dynamite off TV will be a heavy risk. That would be a hell of a roll of a dice for AEW. I wouldn't recommend it, but at the end of the day, if you're not on TNT and TBS, what are you going to be on? CW? You mean professional wrestling still lives on TV. Crackdown still on USA. Now you got AMC hosting TNA. I still want Dynamite to be on TV, but also if Tony Khan need to go to streaming services to make his own streaming app, I think he could pull that off 100%. Oh yeah, then they said it might go to Amazon Prime Video. A lot of people are suggesting that Amazon Prime Video might be picking up the TV rights in about a year or two. Does Netflix think WWE is profitable? That's a good question. I don't even know. That's actually a good question. Netflix needs to swap them out. I'm going to be real. Netflix might drop WWE for AEW. Yo, Chris Collins, yeah, that's kind of funny. It's wishful thinking, but nah. WWE is too big, man. AEW is light years better when it comes to content, storytelling, but WWE is still like... Is damn near like Netflix. It's damn near a monopoly of the professional wrestling space, you know? Netflix might switch WWE for AEW. WWE ain't worth $1 billion anywhere. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is though, to be honest. Like, you got to see, people are still buying these tickets. You got people like the green shirt guy. You know what I mean? You got people that still... The Snore Games did 46,000. I cannot believe Snore Games did 46,000 in that arena. You know what I mean? The number's not going to lie. I mean, the numbers are dipping. That's why I always say, when I talk about the decline of WWE, listen to what I always say. It's going to take a it's going to be a slow down. This is going to be a slow, agonizing downfall we're going to see, because they have so much of a whole of the professional landscape. Man, TKO is going to milk everything they can out of WWE. It might take 36 months plus months. Brock Lesnar t-shirt guy. Tony Khan has some time to think about this. Gregory, he does. He does. Man. It's just AEW is not going to get canceled at all. We don't have to worry about that. We just have to it's just a gray area. It's a lot of question marks that even Tony Khan doesn't know yet. You know what I mean? Like, this deal was worth $86 billion. When I said Tony Khan, Dad, I'm like, man, you got $15 billion. I'm thinking he has enough money. I don't know. I don't be into this stuff like that. But I'm thinking Tony Khan, $15 billion, you could buy anything. But this deal was worth $86 billion, which means, like, this might be out of Tony Khan's dad pay grade, which is, like, I can't even fathom that, to be honest. I can't even fathom $86 billion. But, Tony Khan has a proven product. Whether people like it or not, that dude has a proven product, man. 86 billion or 82 billion, whatever it is, over 80 plus billion. Netflix has zero incentives to not keep AEW and monopolize wrestling TV revenue. I bet they would try to keep AEW. All right, now Delayed Grats. Delayed Grats said, I bet they would try to keep AEW and WWE together. Now let me ask you this. Now say if they do, if Netflix is in the TV rights, because I don't think they are. But say if they do and they want to figure it out, do you think Netflix is going to be wanting to be a part of something like programs like Blood and Guts? Programs like, what was that other crazy one? Not Full Gear. Programs like All in Texas, the Texas Death Match, Hangman Adam Page, John Moxley getting choked by a steel chain. Do you think Netflix is going to want to be a part of that? I'm asking, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they will or they not. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if Netflix is going to. Tony Khan likes to push the envelope. We've seen Darby Allin get drowned in the middle of the ring. You know what I mean? We see women get slammed on a bed of nails. Women on regular TV get slammed on a bed of nails. Netflix is very, very, very sponsor friendly, ad friendly. And I could honestly see them not wanting that and suggesting a change. And I could honestly see Tony Khan telling them to F off, bro. Like, no. And I could see some conflict happening with that, man. I hope Netflix not too family oriented, so they say. Yeah. They try to put cuties on there. I think AEW is good. I'd rather get AEW on Netflix than WWE. Yes, because Netflix have horror movies. Yeah. I wonder if the NWA has any other TV deals. They're supposed to be at the CW. Mortal Kombat shit. Yeah, so y'all bringing up movies and stuff like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. But remember, those are movies. You know, movies are gonna have a lot more leeway than anything that's real life. That's like when people get mad at gangster rap and you know what I mean. It's kind of like sometimes when you talk about gangster rap, it could go into real life. You know what I mean? Like, you got real life casualties, real life people get beat up, shot, killed. Like with wrestling, you got these. Yeah, you could say it's like a movie, but in a movie, when you get slapped on a bed of nails, you know what I mean? You're not getting your neck broke, or you're not getting your back actually pierced with, you know what I mean? It's a movie. They're finding a lot of ways to get around the corners. wrestling blurs the lines just like gangster rap and music, to where it's like, no, these people are actually getting hurt. Like when she got slammed on a bed of nails, her back probably still hurts. She probably still has stitches, still have whelps, still have scars. So that's why it's a lot different than just back in any type of crazy horror movies. Delayed Gratz said, Netflix has literally thousands of R-rated movies. Yeah, yo, Delayed Gratz, let me know what you folks confusing Netflix for Disney. But yo, Delayed Gratz, what do you think about this, bro? About just what I said, the analogy of like movies is always gonna have a longer leash than something like professional wrestling. Yeah, for whatever reason. Then again, you know what, Delayed Gratz? Then again, I'm thinking this. Netflix be having these crazy documentaries with serial killers. Oh, who is the killer? Oh, my neighbor's a killer. The making of a murderer. Man, like, I don't know. Maybe I might be thinking about it too deep. Maybe Netflix will be like AEW, jump on board. We monopolizing movies. We'll monopolize professional wrestling. Do your thing. Maybe Netflix isn't too happy. Let me play devil's advocate too. Maybe Netflix isn't too happy with WWE. Maybe the WWE and Netflix still isn't the match made in heaven we're out to be. Maybe they're interested in bringing AEW aboard just to, yeah, man. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Netflix has rated MA TV shows. Netflix definitely don't care. Damn. Felicia says the shifts largely stem from the changes in content availability, pricing models, and increasingly crowd streaming landscape. Many viewers are reasoning the value they get from Netflix. Netflix has to Daredevil, one of the most graphic, bloody shows on TV. Damn, for real? Netflix equal The Witchers, Ozark, Sex Education. Damn. Man, this is crazy, y'all. Y'all actually making me think like, man, there is a scenario where if Netflix, because remember, I'm going to repeat this again. This deal might not go through because Netflix will be looked at such as like too much as a monopoly, and the U.S. is not going for it when you talk about regulatory whatever, you know what I mean? The regulations. I don't know much about it, but this is what I'm hearing from people who know business 100 times better than me. If the deal goes through, hypothetically, y'all got me thinking Netflix could keep AEW because they got a lot of graphic stuff already happening. And when I think about movies, I'm thinking they got documentaries too that blurs the lines in real life. AEW on Netflix, man, that'll throw one of the biggest wrenches in WWE plans. Now we could really see the difference of just creative, the difference of just the effort in professional wrestling. It'll be, oh my God, that would be fire, man. Netflix not going to care. WWE has officially announced their premium live events available in the U.S. will be headed to ESPN in 2026. The deal with Peacock expires early 2026. I seen that. It was actually earlier though. They already started the deal with ESPN. That's how we got Clash in Paris and whatever else, dumbass PLEs. WWE are exclusive on Netflix though. I think they still on. I think the Peacock year is about to end, but yeah, I think they're about to be exclusive on Netflix. Netflix is going to be $1 billion for WWE Raw and $100 million for Dynamite and Collision. Yeah. The cost of acquisition is going to be, I feel like Netflix doing business with AEW, the upside, you could pay a lot less and the upside could be a lot more, man. Y'all making me think this could work. Yeah, Peacock done, dog. WWE signed a contract to keep wrestlers away. This is gonna suck. I use Fire Sticks to watch most of WWE, but I like the library being on Peacock. Yeah. I think the library might get moved to Netflix. I don't be seeing a lot of joints on Netflix though, man. I miss the WWE Network app, man. Netflix might keep AEW with other HBO Max sports sections. Yeah, I can see it. Too many bodies sacrifice their catalog just to go away. Yeah, I don't think WWE is not going out of business, and I don't think after like really looking at it, even if AEW gets AEW, the worst case scenario could happen is they're not going out of business. If TNA didn't go out of business, the worst case scenario could happen, which is AEW not getting their TV rights, and you know what I mean, they're not getting the best favorite TV rights deal, and they got to go to streaming and build an app or something. They're not gonna go out of business, you know what I mean? The bag is too deep in Tony Khan's favor. That would be great. Gregory, there is no WWE/Netflix exclusivity. That's fan talk. There's no WWE Netflix exclusivity? I thought there was, though. Raw is exclusively on Netflix, not pro wrestling. No more Saturday night's main event on Peacock. Yeah, this is the last one. They got John Cena's last retirement tour. Then it's the last one. No more Saturday night's main event on Peacock. Netflix could buy TKO twice over. That's a fact. Netflix got the bag. Netflix, I looked this up. Hold on. Let me see. Netflix. Hold on. Let me see this. Netflix net worth. $425 billion. Yo, Netflix got the super bag. Anything could happen. When you talk about this type of money, anything could happen, man. Like, so whoever said that, somebody said that. Delayed Grass said Netflix could buy TKO twice over. Hold on, let's see. I mean, TKO. Yo, Delayed Grass know his shit, man. TKO market cap, you know what I mean? Revenue. $3 billion in debt. 39 billion as of early 2025. But Netflix got 400, twice over. Man, they could buy them like 10 times over damn near. If we're going by, you know what I mean, these numbers, these numbers are just rough estimates. We're just doing this for conversation's sake. But still, you know what I mean? Like, somebody said, oh, hell no, how you get that much money? Oh, man. I don't even know, to be honest, man. Bobby, do you think WWE will make John tap out to Gunther as they were alluding to tonight? It's possible. It's possible, man. I mean, Triple H wants to bury John any way possible. Money is the fucking reason WWE TKO has gone downhill. Just look at them selling out to the Saudi. Yeah, man. Saturday night's main event on Peacock through 2029. Amazon could buy Netflix 4 times over. $400 billion. Damn, man. Do y'all think I think, hold on, Amazon net worth. Oh my God, 2.48 trillion. See, this is why you got to look at Amazon too, because Amazon Prime Video, they might could do a deal with AEW. Actually, that might be don't be surprised if that happens. If Tony Khan can't figure out with Netflix, Amazon Prime Video might be very interested in doing business with AEW, and oh man, 2.48 trillion. A damn Amazon. Netflix is not happy with WWE. $1 trillion a day. Yeah, that's like damn like America. TK dad, Tony Khan dad net worth is like 14.5 billion. Vince should just have sold to Netflix instead of TKO. Yeah, but was Netflix wanting to pay all of that? And you know what I mean? I think Vince selling a TKO, he remember he was cool with whoever that dude is. I forgot his name. but he was cool with whoever owns TKO. So I thought that he might still have a hand in some things. Who knows, man? Even though publicly he's outed, behind the scenes he might still have a hand in a handful of things. That might be his reasoning in selling a TKO. AEW only got PPV deals with Amazon. Yeah, but I'm saying their TV rights deal, once it goes up, because they still got another year or two. But Amazon, I don't even think they probably don't even got channels. But whether they get a TV rights deal with Amazon or not, I feel like it's something that could get figured out with Amazon Prime Video. Even if you're just streaming AEW, if it stops streaming on Max and you want to stream on Amazon Prime Video, that conversation could be on the desk for AEW. Oh yeah, Arya Manuel, that's his name, yeah. I didn't see PPV on Amazon. I'll have to look. AEW is already partners with Amazon Prime for. Oh yeah, for real? Damn. Okay, so yeah. So I'm all right. So now look. Amazon, AEW, nah. Yo, all right. So now look, y'all, look. So this will happen, y'all. This seems like what's gonna happen. Tony Khan is not worried about this situation, not even a little bit. Here's why. And now I'm seeing the full landscape I can really see. Now I'm seeing the landscape I can really see. Say if everything goes to shits with the TV rights deal with HBO Max and whoever TNT, TBS, Tony Khan, after he's done his contract, because I think it's 1 extra year option, he wants to bounce. He bounced. Whatever, he's already got the deal with Amazon Prime Video. They're already doing business. So whatever they figure out, dog, they got the super bag behind them. They already invested in AEW. They already believe in AEW. PPV distribution. Prime Video became primary platform for buying and watching. I mean, the deal covers fans in the United States, Canada. Merchandise also offers AEW merchandise convenience. It aligns trend of streaming services carrying major sports, making pay-per-views easily accessible on their platform. Yeah, dog. Yeah, AEW cool, man. When you got the backing of Amazon, Amazon got more bread than Netflix. One thing I know, someone would definitely pick up AEW. Yeah, Tony Khan got his bag. I've been thinking about this before today. He been hell yeah. No, what? Tony Khan been thinking about this for a minute. He been thinking about this before he even got into. Before Tony Khan even got into his TV rights deal, and before Tony Khan even did the deal with Amazon, you know what I mean? I think that's why he set it up like this. Remember, this dude nice in business, man. Seriously. Shout out Coop85 for the $10. $10. Appreciate the content, bro. I look forward to these while I'm at work. Nah, man, I appreciate you checking it out, man. Tapping in, man. That's what's love. That's love. Good looking for the $10, man. You know, I'm usually out of here like 12:30, but I had to touch on this, man. I had to touch on this because, man, no matter what happens, this is going to reshape the landscape of wrestling, man. Tony Khan is a genius, man. Seriously, he's not worrying about Netflix. If Netflix acts stupid, he'll do. You mean he probably already has whatever deal he wants to do with Amazon Prime ready to go. He has it ready to go, man. And if AEW has to go full streaming with Dynamite and Collision, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think the AEW people will still, as long as he keep the booking good, as long as he keeps the fans interested. Let me ask y'all, can AEW survive without a TV rights deal? If AEW goes completely streaming on Amazon Prime, Can AEW survive without a TV rights deal? Well, they're gonna survive, but can not survive? Can AEW still grow expeditious? Like, can AEW expand? Can AEW still go to the next level without being on TV? Tony guys mentioned Chris Collins said yes. You know what? Tony's away. Y'all don't worry. Bobby, can you imagine WWE content if they got no competition at all? Somebody said, I don't know. Somebody said, yes. Tony Khan said that he will always find a way to keep AEW going no matter what. Maybe. We got, yeah, that's because we know it's going to survive, but can it still grow? Because me thinking that cable's dead. I only watch cable because of Crackdown and AEW on Wednesday. But if Crackdown with the Netflix and AEW with the Amazon Prime, I would go back to not watching cable ever again. Somebody said no. Night of Enigma said no. I'll say yes too. Before AEW is just WWE and TNA. Streaming is more popular than cable. Yeah, we talked about that 5-star Mercedes Moné loser. Yeah, that's a fact, man. But you know, man, it's gonna be interesting moving forward with this deal, man. The landscape of a lot of things will be changing, man. Within the next few years, a lot of people say AEW could grow, man. AEW got people buying pay-per-views in 2025. They're gonna be just fine. People buying $10 an increase for an app, yeah. Sir Smoke a lot. They might even thrive better than before. Yo, this is the thing. It will be an ultimate risk, but man, Sir Smoke-a-Lot said they might thrive better than before, and I believe so. If they get their own streaming app, and we pay $50 already, if we paid it $10, and now we're getting all the AEW content, might get Ring of Honor content, might get exclusive content. Ah, man. You could still have Amazon Prime in the play. You got Amazon Prime. You got Amazon Web Services that kind of run the back end of the app. Oh man, it could get interesting, man. It's a risk well worth it, though. Yeah, I think it's well worth it. I think it's well worth it because I don't want to see AEW on CW. Y'all remember when Raw went to Spike and stuff like that, or not? Nah, my best example. When Crackdown went to the CW, or Crackdown went to somewhere, maybe the CW or Fox. I think when they went to Fox, though, the numbers just dropped drastically. Wrestling just looks different on certain channels, you know what I mean? But man, if he does a streaming services, if he does a streaming app, the subscriptions could really hold him over. It would just be a great risk, man. But yo, man. Good looking for rocking out, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go try to cook up this video, man. This was an interesting conversation. This will be the conversation of the next few weeks. Yo, I wish I could get Eric Bischoff, man. 83 weeks. Let me see, dog. I love Eric Bischoff's take on this, man. Hold on. Wait, he's live now. Hold on. Let me see if I could hold on before I get up out of here. Let me see if I could hold on. 83 weeks. Let me see if we could tap in there.
Wasn't on because I couldn't get on the connecting flight. So my luggage was gone. Well, you know, John Cena come flying out of the helicopter experience. I want everybody to understand KFC when I spent a little time with him there. But he went into that hot seat on a
Bringing fans.
Are you optimistic? What is your expectation for what this could do?
All right, now this is actually the video I was looking for, y'all. Hold on, let me find the part where he was talking about
you can back your way into the cost per episode. I could probably tell you how much money they're promise. What was that? Are bringing in different, you know, celebrity acts more frequently that are targeted to that group.
Last year was panel only, but
that you don't
thing is going to take a while.
I think past his prologue, we know the answer to that question. The strategy ends up at the end of that agreement anyway. And
CEOs and daddies.
All right, here we
Also
go,
clogs
y'all.
up
Y'all,
3
so
weeks
this is the video I was actually looking for. We gonna listen to Eric Bischoff talk about this, and man, shout out to Eric Bischoff, man. Incredible mind. I know people, you could love him or hate him, but this is the guy, the only guy living that actually took Vince McMahon and WWE to the brink. 83 weeks in a row, whipped Vince McMahon ass at the peak. It would never be done before. It would never be done again.
AEW's contract, nobody's going to come in. Let's back it up. If this were an asset acquisition or a merger, much like AOL Time Warner was in Returner, and Netflix came in and bought the whole thing and operated it as is, only under the Netflix umbrella. What would happen to AEW? Nothing. First of all, as Raj pointed out, at a minimum 12 to 18 months. Now we're knocking on the door of the end of that agreement anyway, and this is the important point: timing. Because no, stop there. So I agree. Under that scenario, it wouldn't be like when our Time Warner came in, or AOL Time Warner merged with Turner, and Jamie Kellner came in and said, no,
So he's basically saying this deal is not going to be like what happened with AOL and Time Warner, bro. This is not the same deal like I just explained with WCW. This is a different type of deal. This is going to take some time.
They're not going to be investing. They're not going to be writing big checks and making long-term commitments, whether that be for they're not going to its current form and will no longer exist.
So he's basically saying now, like, yo, bro, like I just said, the TV rights deal that Tony Khan has right now, Global, Discovery, Global, whatever it is, they're not writing no big checks. It's not going to be no $180, $200 million deals coming.
That being the case, and that's the important point here, because we know it's going to get spun off anyway, they're not going to be investing. They're not going to be writing big checks and making long-term commitments, whether that be for a wrestling company or Real American Freestyle or a movie or a reality television series. It ain't happening. Everything is going to hit stop or pause. What does that do to AEW? Now they're going into the very end of their contract with their existing partner, not having any kind of a serious conversation because they don't know where they're going to end up. They need to keep their costs down. They need to show as healthy of a bottom line as they can. Now, this is similar, again, to my experience at AOL Time Warner. Now you're in a position of managing EBITDA because eventually your sale price or whatever the strategy ends up being is all going to be computed based on EBITDA, is your bottom line. So in order to do that, you cut costs and you don't make long-term commitments. That's the position as of today, as of this podcast, AEW is currently in. Given what's going on in the marketplace, whether anybody believes the Dave Meltzer bullshit or not, I particularly don't. I see through it, and so do a lot of other people I know, and know what that deal really is. He's not going to get a fraction of that for a visibly decaying product.
Now, Eric Bischoff is saying AEW is a decaying product. You hear this, delayed Gregory? He's saying it's a decaying product. He's saying that the Discovery Global isn't going to put up the bag for AEW because not only because they're about to sell and they don't want to, you know what I mean? When you're about to sell, you don't want to. It's going to make it look, the less debt you have, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm thinking the less debt you have, the better the deal you could get. You know what I mean? No one's going to want to buy a company. You just gave AEW the 180. Now you're giving them another 200. It could be a little bit harder to sell that. Also, Eric Bischoff is saying the numbers are he said AEW is dipping 15% annually every year. Now, I love Eric Bischoff, but I think he's missing. he's missing a little bit of the context of AEW is having a very consistent year, like Tony Khan always say. They've been consistent with the actual booking, with the actual content and the product. And even though things could be dipping here and there, when the product is good long term, the core fan base, you're bringing casual fans in. It just takes time for it to grow. So it could go either way. This is so interesting.
When I say decay, I'm talking about numbers. Despite what we're seeing in social media about closing gaps, you're not closing any gaps that matter to anybody other than you and the 600 people that watch your show. Or 600,000, I should say.
So he's saying, man, when Tony Khan says, we're closing the gap on WWE, he's saying, dog, closing the gap where? It's not mattering to nobody than the AEW sickos, people like me that's watching AEW. I love Eric Bischoff, man, and I respect his mind, but it's hard for me for me, it seems like AEW is growing, you know what I mean? But this is what makes it hard. We're not getting the numbers off HBO Max streaming. You know what I mean? We're getting the numbers off of the what happening on TV on TBS. We're getting them numbers that stays at about between 400 to 600,000, give or take. You know what I mean? But who knows? Tony Khan said the numbers on Max is streaming crazy. We All In then he forgot to mention All In Texas was their biggest pay-per-view to date. You forgetting the pay-per-views are extremely big, dog. A lot of people are buying these pay-per-views and they're buying it consistently. That has to mean something in the grand scheme of things. I don't respect Eric Bischoff. Bischoff should start up WCW. Nah, he actually got Real American Wrestler. Eric Bischoff said AEW would never last for 5 years. Damn. Yo, you dumb. Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff probably got yo Night of Enigma, duh. Eric Bischoff probably got that WWE Legends contract. Shit. Damn.
Soon to be 600 based on my math. By the way, wait till the NBA hits. You think things are bad now? Because AEW isn't affected by NBA. Wait till March Madness hits. You think AEW numbers are bad now? It happens every year. It has nothing to do with AEW. Same thing happened to WCW. The same thing continues to happen to WWE, which, by the way, when we're talking about gap, keep in mind that the gap that WWE is experiencing right now, or the decline in numbers, has a lot to do with the fact that their primary show, their lead show, is up against Monday Night Football.
See, I disagree. I love Eric Bischoff, but I disagree with Eric Bischoff on this. The decline in WWE numbers, Monday Night Football has nothing to do with the decline of WWE numbers. Just how AEW, when March Madness and all of that happens, I feel like AEW is going to have the same exact numbers, if not more, just because people, if you're going to watch wrestling and if you got good storylines, AEW Revolution coming through, yo, MJF coming back, I feel like by the time March Madness comes, the momentum for AEW is going to be next level. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an uptick on it. But WWE, their numbers declining has nothing to do with Monday Night Football. Monday Night Raw, I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch it. Monday Night Raw is the worst show on Netflix. It's not even close. You got movies, documentaries in the kids section. You could pick anything. You could go blind and pick any video, anything on Netflix and find anything, everything, whatever better than Raw on Netflix. The decline is the product, the creative, the lack of morale. Opposed to AEW, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just taking a little bit long, like anything takes long.
Wait till AEW is up against NBA. Oh, and March Madness. So the picture for AEW, and this is not a personal thing, this is just math. And having spent a couple minutes in the industry on both sides of the equation as an executive and as a producer, the market is going to be extremely tight And particularly for a show like AEW, whose numbers prove that they're losing an average of 15 to 18% of their audience annually, with no indication that that's going to change. Why would it change? They brought in every big name they can possibly bring in.
See, this is the thing where I think Eric Bischoff might be mistaken at. Why would it change? The creative, the storyline. Am I bugging? Listen. I'm a hardcore WWE guy, dog. When it was the Monday Night Wars, WWE, WCW, I never even watched WCW. I watched WCW. I had to go back on everything because I missed everything back there because I only watched WWE, WWF at the time. WWE, even it's just sinking ship right now, I still watch it all the time. For AEW to pull somebody like me in, I'm not the only person either. It's like AEW is capturing the casual fans. They're capturing WWE loyal people. It's just happening at a very, very slow rate. Just that's what happens when things marinate. That's what happens when trees grow. They don't grow overnight. It happens after a long process. But he asking, why would the decrease change? The product. The storytelling, everything comes down to, do you have a good product? If you have a good product, sooner people are going to tune in. The numbers are going to continuously to grow. You know what I mean? Now, look, I'm speaking as just a fan that's talking straight passion. I'm an idiot when it comes to business. I'm not too savvy when it comes to business, man. But what do y'all think? y'all going in on Eric Bischoff. Is working for sure. AEW is creating young stars. Same, Bobby. I never watched anything but WWE growing up. Had to go back and watch as an adult. Real talk, 2021, two of those fans were disgruntled WWE fans who left when the bloodline started cooking and CM Punk imploded. Facts. I didn't watch Monday Night Football during peak NDL. Bro, I used to hate Monday Night Football because my dad used to always want to watch it, man. And I wanted to watch wrestling. AEW equals PDB podcast looks right, no matter how much people hate. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, John Cena come flying out of a helicopter and land in an AEW ring. Anything's possible, particularly for that audience online. But in reality,
you hear the subtle shots. He's saying, he's basically saying AEW gonna need John Cena to land in a helicopter to save them. He said anything's possible, especially for us AEW people.
Why would it change? They brought in every big name they can possibly bring in. Yeah, well, John Cena come flying out of a helicopter and land in an AEW ring. Anything's possible, particularly for that audience online. But in reality, is there anything that could possibly happen from a talent perspective that's going to significantly turn things around for AEW? I think past his prologue, we know the answer to that question. Well, if it's losing 18 to 20 or whatever it is, 15 to 18%, 20% of its audience annually, and there's no reason to think that there's any chance to turn it around, who wants that? So that's where the real.
But AEW people is not. We would not even want John Cena to come to AEW. I feel like AEW is good with the stars that they have. You know what I mean? AEW is good with MJF, Darby Allin, Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, Ospreay. I feel like AEW is good with building new stars. The last thing, John Cena flying in a helicopter, it'll be a moment, but then it'll be kind of like what Paul Levesque always do. The king of pops. He's looking for this moment, this big pop with nothing behind it. AEW is in a crock pot. It's a slow cook. It's a slow burn, man. When y'all get a chance, check this out. 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff. He has I know it's probably going to piss a lot of you AEW sickos off, but it's good dialogue to have. Like I said, whether you like Eric Bischoff or not, this dude, it's not too many people who actually sat on that other side of the business, who actually beat Vince McMahon, who actually know the dynamics of when a paradigm shift happens with companies and you know what I mean? Just different dynamics of things that could happen. So definitely check his channel out. Let me catch up with the comments and I'll get up out of here, man. Excuses. It'd be weird. The Eric full of it has it. WWE faithful has been fantasy booking Edge coming back to face Cena. So I know I won't watch him. Save us, Vinnie Mac. Bischoff has been a clown for 25 years, bro. I'd rather watch an entire Smackdown than watch Eric's podcast. No, I don't watch him. He's speaking out of Paul Levesque. Delayed grass. Eric is an expert in making wrestling shows fail. He is speaking from his expertise. Oh my God, Eric Papa. I saw some of his content. I want to subscribe. Yo, y'all is hilarious, dog. Oh my God, yo, Gregory, you're hilarious. What exactly about the current day AEW is better than 3 or 4 years ago? I too did for a whole Punk vs. MJF saga, and that was Prime TV. See, I can't speak on if it was better as far as now to 3 or 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure Punk and MJF was epic. I seen the old footage. I wasn't there for it live, but I know if you watch AEW now, man, it's just a lot. It's a lot, you know what I mean? It's a lot to definitely be excited for. They said turn that bitch off. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot this boy said turn that bitch off. Oh my God, dog. Yo, I thought I was clever, yo. The chat. Oh my God, that was crazy, bro. But and Punk's collision was awful TV. Damn, for real? For real? Yeah, I gotta go into that, man. Bischoff lay off the mess. Yo, y'all crazy, bro. But yo, good looking for y'all tapping in. I'm gonna get to this video, man. It's a lot of I got so much I gotta think about covering damn, man. This was a good live tonight, man. Damn, we was in here 3 hours, bro. We was in here for a 3-piece. I think we can end off or turn that bitch off. You know what I mean? But I don't. If you watching Eric, I don't subscribe to that. Eric Bischoff, you my man, dog. I ain't gonna lie, you my man. You know what I mean? I can actually, like I said, I'm like right below an AEW sicko. The AEW sickos is gonna, is gonna go at it. But me, I'm right below an AEW sicko. Just I love AEW. I disagree with Eric Bischoff, but I like to hear different opinions. I like to hear different outlooks on the situation, especially on the situation where the business is so far above my pay grade of and sense of understanding. I'm actually learning as I'm listening to all of this and how the business is getting done in the different ways deals getting done, and the 15 dip annually, and even with Tony Khan, y'all let me know he got the deal with pay-per-view and with Amazon Prime Video. Just a lot of stuff. I'm doing a lot of learning about business and, you know what I mean, how the stuff's working out, bro. So, you know what I mean, thank you for what's her name, yo? Yo, good looking, bro. Thanks a lot for tapping in on everything, man. We got a 3-hour stream. But, man, I'm going to get to this video, man. And, man, tomorrow we got Collision. So tap in with me on X. I'm going to be on X when Collision is on. I hate Collision, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to give it a chance. I was supposed to last week. I'm definitely this week. I want to see Claudio. I want to see Moxley versus Takeshita. And I'm mainly tuning in for that. If I don't watch nothing, I'm watching Moxley versus Takeshita. So yeah, man, y'all be safe out there. It's Friday night, man. Hopefully, if y'all out, get home safe, man. If you at work, working the night shift, y'all know what it is, man. I work the night shift too, basically editing overnight. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think what else, man. Next week we got Saturday night's lame event, and yeah, I'm gonna see y'all Monday, man. Unless some new news drop, I'll go live. If not, I'll see y'all Monday. Hope everybody have a good, safe week, man. Stay out of trouble, stay out the way, man. You know what I mean? Life is so stressful when you just stay out the way, man. I just had to tell my daughter this the other day, man. When you mind your business, you could really You avoid so much BS. You avoid so much crap by just minding your business and staying out the way. You know what I mean? And if you have any goals of objectives, try to obsess over that, man. Try to be that main focus. If it don't got anything to do with a goal or your objective, whether that's being leveling up at your job, or maybe you on an entrepreneurial thing, or maybe you're content creating, or maybe you want to learn a new skill. No matter what it is, if you're doing anything that's not progressing you to get to the next level of that, is probably, you know what I mean, not the best idea, to be honest, bro. But, man, I'm going to leave off with that, man. Good looking for the stream. W stream. W chat. I'm nothing without the chat. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow morning in the comments with the new video, man. It's Bobby Basu 215. Like, comment.